Yeah, it's a Todd world after all. You're right. We're all in Todd's world. We're just pretending that we don't live in it. What would we do if we weren't in Todd's world? What would you do if you woke up and you didn't see like a smiling Todd Howard above your bed? Huh? What would you do? Life wouldn't be the same. It'd be different. You can't escape him. You'll never be able to escape him. How's your Saturday, chat? How we feeling today? How's the vibe on your Saturday? It's Saturday! You know what that means? Do I still have this button? Cyber Brendan Online. Oh, I do have this button. Cool. I deleted all those. They're gone. You're welcome. I got angry at a YouTube video. That happens sometimes. My Saturday is big and round. Cool. What were you doing last time? The Vanguard? Yeah, we were working on the Vanguard quest line. I also figured out what... So I thought I had a tonsil stone that's been bugging me the last couple of days, and then I was like, oh, fuck, am I sick? Turns out I have a canker sore at the back of my mouth, specifically vibrating whenever I talk. Is very cool. I fucking love getting canker sores. It's so awesome. I fucking hate getting canker sores. I really, really do. If I could just take that part of the human experience, like, out of my body. Canker sore is like a sore that happens from, like, the acidity in your mouth. And I get them all the time. I either get it like a small one or I get really fucking awful big ones, and I've gotten them my entire life. This one's like the size of half of a dime at the back of my mouth. Too much dew. I've been drinking a lot of water lately is the fucked up thing. It's the exact opposite. I've been drinking too much water. I don't know what it is, but I got one, so that's what's been, like, bothering me the last couple of days, apparently. Oh, I loaded the wrong save. Fuck. I don't even drink that much Mountain Dew. Shut up. I have all my bottles of Mountain Dew ready for the Mountain Dew video. I just have to record it. I will be drinking a lot of Mountain Dew. I just got to prep some things and then, like, actually record it. And then edit it, and then all the work that goes into that. But that's the hardest part is just getting to the recording. Getting the energy for the recording that I want to have. Go to a doctor for your bladder? I'm not going to a doctor. I don't need to go to a doctor. Some days I pee a lot. Some days I don't pee a lot. Some days I'm full to the brim with piss. Some days I'm not full to the brim with piss. Don't tell me to go to a doctor. I don't even know a doctor. All right. You know, the doctor, you know, the only medicine I need is a little bit of Todd Howard's funny Starfield game. Bro, you piss every hour? Yeah, because I drink 60 64 ounces of water in the first hour of a stream sometimes. That's a lot of water. To be fair to my bladder, I do sometimes drink 64 ounces of water in the first, like, hour or two of a stream. Oh, I gotta turn the volume of the game up because I turned it down while I was playing it on my own. Give me a moment. Is that true that I have this big bottle of water, and in the first hour or two of a stream, I will drink the entire thing? I try to drink at least one 64-ounce bottle of water a day. All right, let me turn the audio back up because I turned it down a little bit. There we go. It's Todd's world, and we're all living in it. It's Todd's world, and we are all the same. It's Todd's world, And we're all just living in it. It's Todd's world. And I'm losing my brain. All right, we were doing the Vanguard missions. These are all the faction missions. We haven't done too many of those. Almost, I think we're going to finish up the Vanguard missions today, probably. We'll see. Brendan, drinking a certain amount of water each day is a myth. Just drink when you're thirsty. No, I try to have a good, like, 60 ounces of water a day. That way I don't, like, forget to just drink water when I'm thirsty. Otherwise, I'm just not going to drink water. Is the fucked up thing. I might just not drink water. I had one called, like, speak to a scientist near a tree. You know, I should do that one. Let's take a detour. I have no idea what ounces are. I do metric. 1.9 liters. It's on the bottle. I mean, I don't have any water in it now because I drank it earlier. Don't try to diagnose the streamer. Brendan, it seems like you have pissulot disease. Do you think maybe you should see somebody about pissulot disease, Brendan? Hello, scientist. Kelton Frush. Looks like you got pissulot disease. Gonna talk to me? There we go.
I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this. Yes, concerned is an understatement. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs.
Tree quest!
Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance?
I've passed by this particular tree many times, and honestly, I never gave it a second thought. Does it hold some sort of special significance?
Finally, somebody understands. Unless, wait, you're not mocking me, right?
This guy love he tree.
Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me? Well, that's... Thank you.
Will you help me with tree? I will help you with tree.
There's a series of biosensors I've placed. They've been running for long enough that I think...
Okay, this man want to help me with tree. I love doing tree quest. It feels like going out and getting to like level 70 in RuneScape and then going back because you missed a quest in the starter area. You're like, ah, fuck, I gotta collect 50 feathers for John Featherborn for his chicken quest. Fuck. Ah, egg. Collect my biosensors. I don't want to run around and collect them. Will you do it for me? Yeah, okay. I can do that. I guess I can collect some biosensors for you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. You want me to check out? I'll check out some biosensors for you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. They should bring back Nintendogs. They should bring back Nintendogs, but like, when you raise the dog, you're raising a dog in real life. That way there's risk and reward to it. They have a big cube filled with smaller cubes, and the cubes all have real dogs in there. That way you have to actually deal with grief if you're... That'd be horrible. It's not real dogs. They just tell you it's real dogs. It's like a double trick. No actual dogs are harmed, but Nintendo was like, there are real dogs inside of there. It's like how when I was a kid, I thought my Neopet was real for like a week after I didn't feed them, and I thought they were starving, and I freaked out. I was like, oh my god, what happened to my Neopet? Oh, what did I do? What, dude, what did I do to my Neopet? Oh, fuck. Oh, god, what did I do? He's not eating. He's not eating. This one be up into a tree. Man has an inordinate amount of butt plugs he wants me to find. Crazy. What would you do if you saw a giant mouth floating up in the sky? Remember when Dairy Queen had, like, the mouth mascot? What if that was just a real mouth that they captured out into the bounds of space, and they made it, like, sell Dairy Queen food and treats? What would you do if you just met, like, a static mouth in the middle of the air? It'd be fucked up. You saw a mouth. And what if it couldn't speak? What if it was just mouthing words to you? You could just barely make out what it was saying.
Hey, are you looking for eggs too?
Oh, is he collecting all the sensors? Oh, he's collecting eggs. He thinks it's Easter.
If you see some, can you tell me? Yeah, it was. Weird, right? Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
Ah, this bitch is stealing the tree scientist stuff. Oh. This bitch is stealing shit for the tree scientist. She's being a real egghead. Oh, I gotta get my Todd Pod time in. She's gonna give me money for every egg on a stick I find. Those aren't even eggs on a stick. You are lying to people. Hey.
Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say, I have been told it'll be up and running. Also, if you're here about a corporate account,
oh my God.
deliveries will be back on schedule soon.
You are stealing my pods.
Who, Jordan? That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found, trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him. Why, what is it? Oh, really? Well, you can have a pleasure doing business with you. Oh, well, certainly.
Oh, I forgot they sell stuff here, too. What do you got? What are you selling? What am I buying? Micro... Oh, a smart gun. What's the difference here? These are two different ones. Finally see the minigun. Oh, but they're heavy. I'm not trained in heavy. Pull out that shit, though. Pull out that shit at the bar mitzvah. Are you selling white hot rounds? I'll buy those. 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 Because then I can sell you shit. Then you'll take stuff that I'm selling. Don't I have a bunch of shit that I don't need? Yep. Lot of garbage. Take that, take that, take that. Take that, take that. Take that. I'm not using a melee weapon. I don't know why I'm carrying that melee weapon around. I never use it. I'm trying to make some space. And then just all these resources, I'm not using them. Take my shit, please. You have many a money. Would you like to take my shit? You have many a money because I've given you many a money. Oh, I can sell all my beer to this person. Fuck yeah. Finally, I can get rid of the 14 cans of beer. Just trying to clear my Brendaniel out because I've been carrying so much shit that I don't use. I don't know why I keep picking up food. Like, I'm never going to use it. Even if I am a chef, I'm never going to fucking use it. They need to make food more important. There need to be more, like, buffs with food, or more, like, options for buffs with food. They need to be more viable. The fact that they're not viable is bullshit. Oh, wait, actually, maybe I have shit to sell from my ship, too. Sell from ship. A lot of random resources in my ship, but it's mostly, like, the weird apples and shit that I have in there. A lot of cube food in the ship. A lot of milk and water in there. All right, there we go. Anything else I can sell that's just on the ship? Grenades. Both of these weapons that I'm never going to use. All right, we're good. Bye-bye, bozo.
Right. Come back if you need.
Food needs to give more buffs. Yeah, more buff options for food. If you're gonna do like fucking 2 health per food item, that can be upgraded to, I don't know, fucking, let me check the skills out, because I think it can be barely upgraded to like, where is it? Not in gourmet, I think it's in here. Nutrition. It's 50% more effective. Well, dude, this apple that gave me 2 health, now it gives me 3 health. crazy how it be that way, ain't it? That's crazy. Yeah, it needs more weird buffs for food. I don't know why food has to be such a, like, you eat 3 pickles and you get 6 health. What if I want to eat 3 pickles and then, I don't know, grant me the pickle skin? I get 10% buff to not take damage. Also, this combat slide is still the most pitiful combat slide I've ever seen. I don't even know why this is a perk. Right? I don't even know why this is a perk. I took it. It's the most pitiful combat slide. Look at that. That's pitiful. That's nothing. There ain't no tang on that. Ain't no tang on it at all. Food should make your character rounder and have 0 mechanical impact. Yeah, you should just eat food until you get so corpulent you can't move. That's what we're talking about. Like Bender in that Futurama episode where he becomes human. And I just go, woo!
I appreciate your assistance, but I still need all... So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these. All right. We'll just upload the data.
All right, we just gotta wait for his data. Tell me about the trees. Somebody be pissing in the tree pond?
And just another moment. It is working, isn't it? Ah, there it is. Relief. Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my. Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree. I will report my findings to Mast immediately with... Yes, it does feel good to be right. Particularly when others have... The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow...
Ah, sonic tree!
The city could be disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in Mast.
The trees are talking. What's up? The trees are talking. What? Yeah, the trees are talking. Oh, I gotta check in on him later. Did I go see my parents' apartment? Did I go see my people? You know what? We're gonna go into, don't I have a room at the Constellation? Where's that at? Where's the lodge? Oh, structure. Where's the lodge at? There it is. Travel to the lodge. See if my parents are here. See if they have any little treats for me.
I wonder when you have a few moments. There's something I'd like to discuss.
Is this my bed? It's not my bed. Shit. Where's my bed at? Is this my bed? That's not my bed. Shit. This is my bed? No, that's a bathroom. Is this my bed? That's not my bed. 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 Which bed is my bed? Is this my bed? That's not my bed. Is this my bed? That is my bed. This is my room. I sleep here. Oh, I got a watch case. Wow. Oh, they left me a big bottle of wine. Oh, there's my storage thing. This is my bed. Oh, nice. I sleep. I sleep for 50 hours. Can you edit your room? I don't know. I know it's got a storage crate, but I could probably put like something there. What if I collected a bunch of chunkies and then put all the chunkies in my bedroom? Wug a hungry, big boy chunky. I think the safe has an infinite storage. I think you're right. All right, 10 a.m. is good enough.
Hey there.
Since we are near the safe and now I know where it is, I should put all my weapons in there and then pull out the ones I want. Let's see. I like the Deadeye. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. I like this pistol. Need the cutter. And take the rifle. And that's all I care about right now. Everything else can stay in there. We'll take the Lawbringer too. Everything else could chill in there. Oh, desk pop. You know, I thought it was my controller. It's just the game. I don't know why Starfield does that. It's literally just the game. It just does that. Sometimes you pull your gun out and you get a desk pop. One of those funny Todd things. One of those little Todd hijinks that everybody hears about all the time. Happens a lot of at the Bethesda offices. All I'm saying is somebody's working on the brand new box of potato chips for Starfield. They pull their gun out and they just, boop, desk pop. I think the apartment you get in New Atlantis and the house in Aquila, you can place furniture. I think also your luxury home, you can do furniture placement. But I kind of don't care about my luxury home because there's not really a reason for me to go there. It's like, it's cool that they added housing into Starfield. But like, aside from having a house, like there's no point and parcel to doing it. It's the same as like Skyrim is. You can have a house, like you can have it for storage. But that's like it really, and you can like decorate it, but there's no real point to it. Luxury home seems like the lamest perk. It is, honestly, because you're never really going to go to that planet, and like there's not really a point to it. If there was at least like a quest line or something, that'd be neat. Because there's also, yeah, the outpost stuff. You can just build a house anywhere. What's even the fucking point of owning a home in a big city when you could just build a house? Like, I could literally walk like 500 feet over there, build like an outpost on the outskirts of the city, and nobody would care. Nobody would bat an eye.
Huh. Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run. Indeed I am. The success of my previous venture, with which you so kindly assisted, has been brought to the attention of Mast. There is growing concern. Oh my. A bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time...
Given time, imagine landing in New Atlantis and like everybody's moving out because there's a couple of trees that keep going.
Yes, and not just humans. All organic life will be...
Why is the tree vibrating? I don't, because it's vibrating. It passed the vibe check.
Disperse nutrients throughout the tree. However, normally the vibrations are imperceptible. If the vibrations continue to increase in frequency and strength, prolonged exposure could...
This quest line was written by somebody who ain't never seen a tree in their life.
It's imperative we find a way to find this.
Trees vibrate, right? Like, what if they vibrated a lot? That'd be fucked up.
Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personnel issues, if you understand me. What? No, that is ridiculous. I am a professional. One of the other researchers in Mast, he and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say?
Fine, I'll get your research.
Oh, thank you.
All right, let's see. I got to talk to Emilio Haddock. Where is he at? Is he outside? Is he outside the city? Oh, is he in the lodge? Oh, he's just at the lodge. I thought he was outside of the city. And it's not really outside of the city. He's like over here by the lodge. Is that really outside of the city? Because the city's right there.
Mind your step. Important research happening here.
I love trees. I like wood. I like trees. Hi, Sarah. You wanted to be in this cutscene?
To the left. I think you're blocking.
She's watching him intently. You wanted to be in this cutscene, Sarah? You like being in this cutscene, Sarah? You having a good time, Sarah? You enjoy just standing right there to the left, Sarah? Please don't do any fucking scary things, Sarah, please.
Trees.
Do you like being over to the left, Sarah? Do you like breathing down his neck, Sarah? Intimidate him, Sarah. Intimidate him now.
Happening. No.
Sarah, jump scare this man.
Milton is actively ruining my career. There's no chance that I'm helping him with anything. Whatever this thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-ups. I'm not helping him with that. Right. Of course, we're all in danger. Trees are involved after all. He really won't let this go, will he? Maybe I can make this work in my favor. Okay, you know what? I'll hand over the data. But I'm only going to do so after you... Well, then I guess... see you around.
Yeah?
Changed your mind, did you?
Fine, I can see if I can help you get a promotion.
Really?
I'll follow your lead, but I wish handling our tree...
I've gotten a few bad performance evaluations. I found a back door into the mass network so I could make some... The only way to get access is from the...
Ah, there we go. How about you just give me Kelton's data now?
Sorry, that's not on the table.
This isn't the way to get ahead.
From where I'm standing, kinda seems like it is.
No. There has to be a way we can work this out.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, look. If you do this for me, I can make it worth your while. I'll throw in some...
I don't want to do that.
Okay?
Hand over the data now.
Fine. You...
There we go.
Kelton to stuff it.
Will you help me get a promotion? Please help me get a promotion. Please, dude. I want to get a promotion. Please, dude. No! Grow up! Come on, just break into mass for me, man. Can you just break into my high school teacher's apartment, break into his computer, and then change all my grades from a C to a B? Switch all my grades up for me, dude, please.
I hope we're not too late to avoid disaster.
Dude, the trees are vibrating. We gotta fix this now. Grow up.
It's really quite crucial. That he is. I'm sorry that you...
The trees are vibrating, Buster. We gotta fix it.
I'm sorry if this was complicated. I'd prefer to remain unaware. And I suppose I'd better verify the data. But you have once again come through for me. And I appreciate it. Thank you for your assistance.
I'm doing my part. I'm sick of the trees vibrating. Science. Oh yeah, I can check on it later. Where's the bench at? I don't need to fucking sleep. This a bench? This quantifies as a bench? This is a bench. Don't worry, Kelton. I'll be back. All right, let's see if we can just wait 3 local hours. This count? Can I check in on him now? How the trees doing?
Again, don't tell me...
Okay, never mind. It has to be a full day. Got it. Well, I guess I'll sit at this bench for a whole day. All right, Sarah, get ready for an imperceptible luncheon. Time for my old man, 20-hour sit. Sarah's just going to stand there the whole time looking at me while the time changes. Do you like that bench? Yeah, I love this bench. It's a great bench. You want to talk about this bench with me for 20 hours? Yeah, sounds good. 50 local hours, mind you. 50 local hours. Old men do be sitting. Old men do like to sit and just have a good time. I'm just sitting. Waiting for the beans to spill. All right, we good. Had to be a whole day. Kind of fucked up in an existential way. No, I just had such a great day. I just wanted to wait at the bench. I was just having such a great day.
Oh, I was hoping we might run into one another again. Your timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something, but I don't quite have all the information I need. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Truly. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as day. And yet I never would have imagined it before. The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. I thought perhaps it was some sort of defect, but it's much simpler. They're listening. That's a very reductive and borderline insulting way of looking at things. I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over massive distances and expecting to detect sympathetic vibrations in return. As of yet,
The tree be talking.
I suspect that will not change, that a response is impossible, and that's very, very bad news.
Define bad news.
We're continuing to see an increase in the strength and frequency of the vibrations. I don't know how much more significant it will become. If there's no response, the tree may vibrate itself and some nearby portion of the city.
Ah, so we gotta set up a trick.
There has been no response.
This tree isn't it. Why don't we just rip the tree up and then just put a new tree there?
While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there is one other possibility. Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian War. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the leaders of Aquila City.
Oh, we stole his tree wife.
Nice. Short-sighted and ill-advised, in my opinion. Of course, you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment and expect it to grow. Clearly, no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. The tree died within a few short years. Clever.
We stole his tree wife. I get it. Okay. That tree had a wife. We stole his wife and put him on a different planet.
At least one
And now he's freaking out.
there in the city. If I had that branch, we could then broadcast that response and hopefully the museum in Aquila City is... I don't know anything about her, but all right.
Okay, gotta go to Aquila City for a tree branch. Okay. I'll go get you the tree. Well, at least I gotta go to Aquila. Do this for a tree. I need to get that tree branch, dude. I need to get that tree branch. Man, this is an amazing quest line to find a tree that vibing. Got it. Where were you when I did the Starfield find a tree, stop it from vibrating quest? All right, let's see if we can go to the museum and talk to the museum curator about this shish. I need to finish this tree quest. Why are they bothering the tree, though? He's just a big guy vibing. Yeah, but what if he vibes louder and louder and louder? What if you were walking around a city and a tree got to a point where it's vibing so loud that you could hear it? Like all throughout the city? What if you wake up and you just hear... Hi, I need this branch.
Welcome to the Co-Heritage Museum. That is not something I expected to hear today. I assume you're somehow...
More of a private contractor.
A lot of that these days. Well, I'm afraid you've wasted... That includes... Sorry, but it's...
Okay.
Everything you see here is...
You need to hand it over.
I hear what you're saying.
I can be very annoying when I need to be. If you don't give me that branch, I won't stop asking for it.
Go on.
Shit! I'll bring it back when I'm done with it. I'll make sure no damage is done to it.
I guess it couldn't hurt.
It's a vital piece of important information. Owned you! Owned!
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Please return it in one piece. Yo! Had sex with 2 vibrating trees. Called that a threesome. Oh, man. It's pretty good.
Not ready to start dating just yet.
Okay, but I wouldn't drag my feet.
I like that cool guy with the cup of coffee. I don't know what it means. I don't understand art. But I like his little mustache, and I like that he has a cup of coffee. Pretty cool guy. What does the branch look like? Oh, we should see, huh? I bet it's in a case. I wonder if it has an actual, let me see. Miscellaneous. Oh, no, it's a branch. They modeled it. It's a real branch. All right, let's go back to... I love traveling all the way to Aquila City to get a fucking branch and then going all the way back to New Atlantis to deliver the branch. Pretty cool. I'm just out here living my best Starfield life, yelling wood, wood, wood at everybody who tries to stop me. No one noticed the tree was vibing this entire time. I mean, the trees are supposed to vibrate, but I guess it's just, this guy's a crazy person, so he, like, really pays attention to the vibrations.
I hope Aquila City has what we need.
I'm literally right here.
Paid a visit to Miss Cass. Yes, of course. I'll see that it is returned to her in one piece. Well, now, I just need a moment to analyze this and synthesize. Right? So we'll feed in a sample. Now the program will incorporate the genetic and chemical makeup of the sample, extrapolating the size and structure of the original tree. This was put together rather hastily, so...
Sarah, why are you so fucking rude? She's so rude, dude. She got a bad attitude.
Best hope for a positive solution to this mess.
All right, talk.
So, we now have a simulated response to our tree. All that's left is to play it.
You want me to sing it? No, I can't sing it. I'm not allowed to. I could sing it. I could go. The tree would love that.
Kiosk chatter incessantly this entire. We don't have time to go through the proper channels, but you're right. There's a chance that we won't play the broadcast loud or long enough to cause any major or permanent damage to humans or other. And aside from that, if we don't call...
All right, I'll take care of it.
No doubt.
You want me to hack a kiosk? All right. Hopefully I don't get arrested. Where's the kiosk at? Is it all, like, far away? I gotta go to the commercial district. Got it. My ass gotta hack a news kiosk so I can fucking stop this tree from spitting straight fire. What if the tree is just a SoundCloud rapper and I'm trying to stop it from rapping?
I bet whoever came up with...
Nobody will know. Nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna care. Nobody cared, see? That person's just bored at their desk job. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. I hacked into a mega conglomerate. I walked into the news station. I hacked into a mega conglomerate. I played some vibing. Nobody cares. You're doing the galaxy a favor. I'm playing tree noises over the news. Wouldn't you rather, like, turn on Fox News or, like, CNN or MSNBC, you turn on, like, a news channel and you hear just, like, vibration and vibing instead of, like, people yelling about stuff? Wouldn't that be nice? Instead of hearing, like, yelling and shouting and screaming, you just hear... Break it all down.
I'm already seeing reductions in the strength of the vibrations. The tree is calming down. I can hardly believe that worked. I don't know. We've been in uncharted territory this whole time. That doesn't stop now. With the immediate crisis hopefully over, I can slow down and review everything we've learned. And certainly, I'll be keeping a much closer eye on our friend going forward. And you have saved this tree and advanced our scientific knowledge of our environment. Noble work across the board.
Bro, I saved a tree. This is so fucking epic. That's so fucking cool that I saved a tree. That was so awesome. What do you want? 24/7 tree. What else do we have? There was a bartender also that apparently had a thingus here. There was a bartender who had a fucking, like, thing that they wanted us to do, so we can go check that out. Hope this one's a cool mission and not like a lame mission. Listen, if I gotta talk to a fucking bartender at, like, some fucking bar, they better have a cool fucking mission. Better have a cool quest for me. Captain Picard saves a tree would be one of the fucking, like, flyover episodes of TNG. If that was an episode of Star Trek, I'm rating these quests on, like, what would this be like if this was an episode of Star Trek? And, like, Captain Picard saves a tree and a city because of tree vibes is, like... I give that one a 3 out of 10. Maybe better if it had some, like, Data moments where Data tried to talk to the tree. You know what? Could be a 7 out of 10 if you do it right. Never tried to make me talk to the tree. Not even once. See, is there a Radiant Quest mission? Survey, destroy a pirate ship. I could pick up this one. I'm gonna pick up one Radiant Quest just to see. Anyway, what does this bartender want?
Hey there, new guy. Good to see you again.
Heard any good rumors lately?
I had a guy in here last week. I'm usually off for anybody stuck living in the web. Yep. Spaceport. I've got something in the works.
A new drink to make this place famous, galaxy-wide.
Drink that'll make this place famous.
It's definitely a Star Trek episode. It's probably got a fun B-plot with Geordi, though. True.
You would love it, I guarantee.
Oh, what do you
I
need?
made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient, but it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also security got wind, and the whole lot.
Go talk to security about it.
All the paper. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to. I need to get my. I really do. Before we say, I am in no way asking you. This is just one friend talking. And if, hypothetically, you,
Surely you're not seriously considering.
stop by any.
No, I can't do that. Sorry, I can't break the law. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with breaking the law today. I don't want to deal with breaking the law. I'm just saying it. Instead, why don't I just go kill pirates and get money from killing pirates? Instead, why don't I just kill pirates? That sounds good. It's a Skyrim quest. You save the Gilder Green. Todd strikes again. Hey, at least the Vanguard quest line is pretty cool. That has some of the most cool, like, set pieces I've seen.
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
Otherwise, I guess the, No, probably the Vanguard quests have been the best so far. I've heard the pirate quests, or the pirate-like area is really fucking cool. But I haven't, like, checked it out enough. Despop. Flights, I like the flight sim stuff. I like the Terramorph-like fight. It felt really cool. The Terramorph fight reminds me of the Fallout 4, intro. That was really cool, like that little vertical slice of Fallout 4 where you get the power armor and fight the Deathclaw. I thought that was very similar to that in a way. And I think I was like, that was neat, because you get like a full, like, introduction to the Terramorph. But also, since I had already met a Terramorph, and I just had, like, popped its head in, I wasn't really that afraid or scared. But I think, like, that moment was really cool, and then when the Terramorphs attack New Atlantis is a really cool moment. I feel like it could have been larger, but I feel like that's one of the weirdest problems with Bethesda games, is, like, the sense of scale. Sometimes it can feel so large, but also so small. Dead pirates. Why the fuck am I not hitting that turret? What? There we go. Jesus. Dead pirates. Let the bodies hit the floor. I wouldn't call this stealth archer build, but I will snipe them. Oh, hi. You just coming up here? You just want to say hey? Cool. Bye-bye. What if I just walk in and just kill everybody? What if you all die? What if you just all pirates instead of pirates, you know? Shucks to shuck, but what if you all pirates instead of pirates? Oops. Right inside the airlock, too. There we go. Let me in. Me when I fucking... Hello? Who's hungry? Oh, anything neat around here? Got a little medicine for me. That's neat. Daddy needs his medicine. Worms? I don't care about worms. Are we out of here? Oh, they dropped stuff for me. How nice. There we go. I found a really neat one of the not radiant quests, but one of the like small dungeons that randomly spawns. I thought it was really funny. They do have some different dungeons. I'm glad that I got like I got to see in my like solo playthrough off stream, I got to see some of the like cooler dungeon designs, which is unfortunate. I haven't seen them on this playthrough as much. But I found a military outpost that had been overrun with worms, and I thought that was really neat. Wish I saw more of that in the stream playthrough. I don't know why I keep getting the same, like, mining complex A. What a really cool area, filled to the brim with worm. They were fighting like 50 to 100 little worms. Brennan went to Titan yet? Is that, the first settlement and, like, the museum? I have been there. I did a little quest there. I brought some guy some chunk sauce there. That was an exciting and amazing quest. Where I brought chunk sauce to a guy who wanted chunk sauce. I was like, this is crazy. I can bring this guy chunk sauce. And then I brought that guy chunk sauce, and that was it. I just hate that there's not... I mean, at least I haven't seen it. You can't go, like, the Chunks Factory. There should be a Chunks Factory worker quest line. That's what I really want. I want Chunks to be one of the corporate factories. How many digipicks do I have? Oh, fucker. Oh, fuck me. I'm too stupid for this shit right now. I love my... That one fit? That one fit. Awesome. I love my little puzzles. They make me feel so cool. Love me when my Todd puzzler. I got it. I'm in there. I'm in there. They let me in there. You can't keep me out, bitch. I'm gonna get in here and take all the drugs. Oh, and all the shit they have, too. They got a lot of rocks. Oh, my God. Nobody told me there'd be a billion rocks in here. Oh. Why do all the mannequins... Oh, no, there's the Thingus. I didn't know that the mannequins loot randomized. I thought they were always shit. Because every single fucking time I check them, they're always shit. Oh. This is a crazy rock. They made a song about this rock. Yeah, I want a Chunks factory. I was really excited to see Chunks everywhere, and I feel like it's a missed opportunity if they don't do anything else with Chunks. Chunks feels like one of those places where, like, they should do something fucking weird with it. I feel like overall, I partially agree with somebody commented, like, this game is a little sterile. Because they could have gone a lot weirder with it in a lot of places. Like, the honeymoon period is partially over. Right? And I enjoy 65% of what's here. But like it is with sci-fi, sometimes I'm like, man, they could have gotten really weird with it. I feel like they just 10% weirder with it would have been better, IMO. Just like 10%. Like, if you were to quantify sci-fi weirdness, and you made it 10% weirder in this game, that would alleviate some of my worries and woes. Just 10%, that's not a lot. On the weirdness scale, that's not a lot. It's just a meager 10%. Just a little more weird. Just a little wackier. If we got a little bit weirder and a little bit wackier, things would be a lot better. All I'm saying. I'm snooting it out there. Because sci-fi is at its best when it's grounded and then it's also weird. Oh my god, he's fucking running. And he's gone. Nope, they're there. I agree with the Chunks Factory or Questline, but I feel like they would do the generic direction of, oh, the Chunks food is people or some fucked up animal. No. They could. I'm talking about, like, don't do anything nefarious with the Chunks. What I want to do is a series of quest lines where you have the option of siding with normal restaurant people, or you can side with the Chunks Corporation and they give you, like, a funny mascot outfit. You have to, like, sabotage the competition. That's what I want out of a Chunks quest line. I want it to be like a corporate board quest line where, like, you as the Chunks employee, the quest line, the only thing the quest line leads to is you getting, like, employee of the month. Right? If they did Chunks are people, that's like the lamest, easiest, like, cop-out storyline of Chunks, right? That's that's stupid. That sucks, IMO. But if you do something really fucking weird with it, like Chunks isn't people, but Chunks is absolutely embedded in a corporate war with a different food company, that's the good shit I want to see. I know there is a corporate quest line, but that corporate quest line is like Ryujin Industries, and I don't care. It would be way funnier if it was about Chunks. Worm. Way funnier if it was about Chunks, IMO. And just better if it was about Chunks. You could get Chunks. Like, imagine you get a special gun for doing the Chunk quest line that fires cube. Rewarding the player with unique items and unique ways to experience the game is some of my favorite ways of doing quests. And, like, giving a player, doing a quest and making the quest, like, the reason to do the quest is so you can learn, like, lore and get, like, 3,000 credits and 100 experience. Kind of sucks sometimes, IMO. Oh, let me see what I can do here. Where does this fit? Here? Oh, there. Then do I have something that'll fit into that? I do. Mine. Like a Chunks gun, right? Like, one of the favorite weapons or fan favorite weapons in, Fallout is the junk jet, right? And not having shit like that in your game, you need more flavor, you need more spice. The Chunk Jet. Yeah, it's right there! The name is right there, too! You do a quest line where you have to, like, help the Chunks company, and they give you the Chunk Jet. It fires chunks. It's right there! It is? I mean, at least in Fallout 3. Less in Fallout 4. Fallout 3, the junk jet is one of my favorite weapons. Fallout 4, not as much. But Fallout 3, I mean, it's the same weapon, but I don't know, at least in Fallout 3, it felt way funnier. Because you're just stocking up on a bunch of, like, Washington, D.C. iconography and then firing it out of your junk jet. But what about a chunk jet? It lets you fire chunks out the gun. This is why Todd should hire me. I have so many epic ideas. Hire me. Pay me for my epic ideas to make your game less shit. Mission storyline where you have to win a bagel eating competition. And you gotta, like, sneak into the guy's, like, bagel repository and poison all his bagels. Because he's really good at eating food. Storyline mission where your ship breaks down and you land on a planet and it's a bunch of, like, space Amish. And you have to, like, figure out a way to fix your ship with the space Amish, leading you to a secret underground part of the planet, which is a bunch of scientists that died watching the space Amish people. And then uncovering that they had the parts to repair your ship the entire time. I got a million of them. Million ideas. Planet made entirely of clowns. A million ideas. Sounds like a vault. I mean, yeah. And? Grow up, maybe. Shush. God, jeez. Speak to Zora at the Philion Realty office. Oh, no, that's just fucking if I want to buy a house. Distress call in the Charybdis system. London landmark. All right, we'll do this faction quest. Where's Hadrian at? Blue skies on Mars. Oh, I can't fast travel while jumping or falling. That's right. Technically, I'm jumping. A holdover from Oblivion that will forever be in every Bethesda game forever and all eternity. All right, now I can fast travel there. Good. All right, let's go and talk to Hadrian about the Terramorphs being scary and fucked up. Tell me about how scary and fucked up the demons are. There must be some really funny exploit behind this restriction. I think it's because it was part of a duplication glitch in Oblivion. Because you would jump and fast travel and then spawn in a billion cheeses. Like fire an arrow or fast travel and then like jump or something. I think it was part of a duplication exploit in Gamebryo in Oblivion.
Captain, welcome back.
I can't remember though.
Gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long.
The cheese spawn.
Be a citizen. It should. You risked life and limb to earn it.
Though I have had my own personal struggles with the United Colonies, I'm happy for you. I really am. Congratulations.
But it is real
Would you
good
want them to remove the dead-eyed NPC stare in Bethesda games, or do you think that's part of the charm? I think it's because of the camera angle and less about the dead eye stare.
Even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic workups, population statistics.
If you switch the camera angle, or you added some depth to it,
that actually ate Terramorphs. At this point,
I think you could change it up a little bit. Yeah, I think the problem is more the less the animations and more how the people are displayed, i.e., whenever you talk to anybody, they're center of screen and they're staring directly at you. And that's been in Oblivion and Fallout. And Oblivion and Fallout, it was more gamey and lower res, so it was less of a real issue. And now in Starfield, now that everything's more highly detailed, some people are experiencing Uncanny Valley. And I think part of that could change if you swap the camera angle from this static shot to something else.
that'd be something, wouldn't it? I'm sorry, are you? You're serious? You found our research team? That's incredible. That accelerates everything.
With them back, it'll let us... Wait. Kaiser. Did you find Kaiser? That's right. You would need that. Whoever gave you these leads sure knew their stuff.
Saw some dev on Twitter saying something about how their eyes and mouth move weird that makes them look off. I mean, yeah. I think it can be part of the charm for some people, but I think it can be rectified with a different camera angle or a different like camera cut. I don't know. I'm not a dev. I'm not a cinematographer, so I don't know this shit. I don't know how they would fix it. Maybe better animations, maybe better scaling, maybe a different angle.
Come on. We've already made a lot of progress.
We should have
this place back online.
When you have the time, of course.
And I think part of that is like, I mean, it was the same issue in like Andromeda, is that not every animation for mouth movement is like handcrafted. Right? And it's not all motion captured, so you don't get that same level of fidelity and quality that you get. You also have a billion NPCs and a billion voice lines that you have to do, so you kind of have to cut costs and figure out where to cut costs. And part of the cost cutting is you can't get every single person motion captured for every single line in the game, because then you're going to be doing that for 100,000 to 200,000 lines of dialogue and, like, you know, 80 to 100 NPCs. Not to mention any Radiant quests you won't want anybody to take on. So it's like partially a time saver, partially cost cutting. And if they had done it the standard route that other video game companies do, where they like mocap and run everything, the game would have taken, you know, 2 to 3 years extra to ship. And people are already bitching at them about Elder Scrolls, next Elder Scrolls, when Elder Scrolls.
Yes. What?
Here, Kaiser schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries. That old robot's been MIA for a while, so chances are...
I mean, there are a billion different ways to do this, and Bethesda chose a weirder way to do it.
You can give yourself authorization with
Maybe they'll tweak it, maybe they'll work on it, maybe there'll be a mod that fixes it, who knows? I'd rather Bethesda do it directly, but we'll see. I want to see the first, like, big patch for this game to see kind of what direction Bethesda's taking it.
Oh my god. Are you talking about Nero? No wonder no one's found him. Xenoweapons are just the tip of the iceberg in that place.
People would bitch way less about Elder Scrolls if it wasn't announced years ago. Yeah, I mean, that was one of the biggest blunders they ever did. And I knew the second that they were going to announce it, partially to kind of like... Didn't they announce it kind of to like take a little bit of heat off of the 76 situation too? Like they pulled away, like they were like, Elder Scrolls, pay attention to this. Don't look at the fire over there.
Place to start is any. Come on, that's not funny. No, that's...
They didn't execute him. They got him in a secret
He
prison.
died. They executed him. They faked his death? My entire unit, they threw us all to the wolves, but kept him? And now he's what? An advisor? Commanding the fleet in secret? What was so important that they had to keep him alive? Oh, they certainly picked an expert, didn't they?
He's alive. Victus is still alive. I don't care if they're using him to solve world hunger. The man is a criminal. How could the UC do something so foolish?
I guess it makes sense, though. The UC of that era only created me because they were afraid of a world without Victus in command. Why would they get rid of him? As long as I live, I'll never understand the loyalty that old bastard elicited. You've got nothing to apologize for. Because the UC, they did a lot of terrible things for that man. But
Was she not there when you were talking to Vay? No, they made her wait outside.
They kept him alive.
They were like, Sarah, you can't come in. He's going into the pod to do something.
It's hope. I had no one when I was outside the UC. No Red Devils, no family. But that old world, where I was no one and my father mattered, that's gone. Thanks to what you and I have done, I have a place again. A purpose.
I'm only human, after all. I'm only human, after all. Don't put the blame on me.
So I don't care if Vivictus is alive or dead. He can rot for all I care. We're the ones who are making the settled systems and the UC better. I refuse to let that man define my entire life. Not anymore. Because there's nothing we can do about past choices. What we can do is try and make the right ones now. So, now, my father just handing over the information on the research team and Kaiser out of the clear blue, I can't say I trust it. But if he has something to gain from helping us prevent terramorph attacks, I'm not seeing it. So while you'll absolutely want to be cautious, what would you think about trying to bring back Kaiser?
I'll track him down.
Thank you. I'll make sure we're ready to put that machine to use. Something else you needed?
Nope. I gotta go find Kaiser. Ave, true to Kaiser. Now, where he at? He's in Nisa? Where the hell is that? That's in Narian. Let's see. Over here on Nira. Ah, the one-of-a-kind salvage. I've seen that place before. Goo! When am I gonna see one of the goo, like the goo dungeons, filled to the brim with alien bug? When am I gonna be fighting a billion alien bug? Oh, they just put me here. Oh, God. Okay, well, they're fighting off bugs all day, every day here, I guess. Great job. Let me go find this Bobot. Let me in. What kind of salvage? Ah, one-of-a-kind salvage. Oh, just coming in.
Hey, new model on the floor. Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Refuge and rest home for the hardest scrappers anywhere. Name's Jill. Proprietor.
I'm here to recover a robot. Goes by the name of Kaiser.
Not here to make your fortune out in the fields then, huh? Suit yourself. But there's no bot named Kaiser around. Oh, unless you mean Captain Ahab? At least, that's what we've all been calling him. No clue what his actual designation is, since he's got some sort of security protocol that prevents inquiries and general chit-chat. But he's a combat bot, right? Yeah, that machine's been out there a while now, hunting this one siren, his white whale. But it's been a while since anyone's laid eyes on Captain Ahab, though. Maybe he finally got...
Why are there explosions happening in the background? This is terrifying.
Well, so, sounds like you can wander around out there, hunting. But knowing this rock is part of what we do here. Rates a little...
Oh, it's 1,000 credits? Sure.
Pleasure doing
That's not that steep. That's nothing. That's a pittance.
So, last anyone heard of him, he was out near the Syracuse. Shipwreck about a quarter click down the main strip. One of my roughnecks said he heard some kind of beat. Eyes open, too. Oh. And corpse retrieval is not included.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I'll run out there. You think I'm afraid of a couple of Allen? You think an Allen creature is gonna kill me? You're fucking silly, bud. One ply. Oh, this is a fucking cool environment. God, I wish I saw more of this. This is what I want to see more of. Big discarded mechs everywhere. Fucking graveyard style. Man, wouldn't it be cool if you could pilot those? Well, you can in the much better Armored Core 6. You could play Starfield and walk around with your funny little laser pistol seeing a bunch of scrap metal everywhere, or you could play a good game like Armored Core 6. Starfield is $70. Armored Core 6 is $60. Already a better game. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're strong. I hate them. Thank you, Bumphrey, for the Prime sub. Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that Starfield is a better game than, like, Armored Core. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. I just played a bunch of, like, PvP earlier with Ed. It was a lot of fun. I'm having a good time with Armored Core. I like it a lot. Starfield is like, I don't know, maybe number 8 on games this year. Let me see. What else have I played this year that I liked? Dead Space Remake, pretty high up there. RE4 Remake, pretty high up there. Fuck. I mean, what else have I played this year? Somebody knows. Baldur's Gate, pretty high up there. Rio for the 360, pretty high up there. Oh, there he is. Oh, he got heat leeches on him. I helped. Ooh. Nos belli machinas. Oh, man's be empty of power. Ooh, hamburger. I think Pikmin 4 beat Starfield. I haven't played it. Find a microcell. Okie dokie. I hate the need people have to make shitty rivalries between different games. Oh no, I'm just trying to like figure out on the scale of enjoyment, like what have I really loved this year? And I really loved Dead Space Remake, and I really loved RE4 Remake. But I'm trying to think. Armored Core 6, also loving it. I'm liking Lies of P. That one might be better than Starfield. But I'll also say, I don't think Starfield is like a bad game on my list. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. It's that good Bethesda slop that I need every once in a while. Hi.
What can I do for you?
I need a microcell.
Ah, so heat leeches, wasn't it? Those little stowaways are everywhere on this rock. Suck the power out of a pen light if you let them.
I'm not saying you were doing that. I've just seen so many people arguing over stuff like Baldur's Gate has a higher player count. It's literally over.
I think we might have one, but I can promise you it's not going to be cheap. You could probably...
Oh, Tears of the Kingdom. I keep forgetting that game even released this year. I had a lot of fun with that.
Only if you have
not my game of the year. My game of the year, honestly, it might just be either Armored Core or Resident Evil 4 Remake.
Wouldn't have lasted real long. So long as you... But finding material... Though, spots where you... But in return, save us from...
All right, you got yourself a deal. I don't want to pay for it. I want to explore a little bit. Tears of the Kingdom sucked. There, I said it. I think it was fine. I never beat it, but I had fun with what I had. It's not like my number one this year. Honestly, my number one this year might be between RE4 Remake and just Armored Core. It was fine. Like, I don't know if I'm going to go back and actually beat it, but I enjoyed what I played of it. Oh my god, this thing's chunky. All right, let me fucking pop it up in the anti-grav. There we go. Why is it so chunky? Stop being so fucking chunkular. Jesus. All right, let me sneak. Pop up over here, get my little piece. There we go. Do we be fighting more dogs? More fucked up weird dogs? That's the problem with this year is there's so many fucking good games that I've literally forgotten about, like Armored Core and not Armored Core. I've literally forgotten about Dead Space Remake and RE4 Remake. I'm just trying to think of I feel like there's one game I feel like I've forgotten that I enjoyed this year. I don't know. Alan Wake 2 is probably going to beat everybody the fuck out for at least my pick. For me, probably Alan Wake 2. Depending on how it goes. That's the game I'm looking forward to the most, honestly. My House, I like My House Dot Watt a lot, yeah. That's true. That's not my game of the year, though. I'm just trying to think of, like, what would be my game this year? Yeah, I didn't play Hi-Fi Rush. I'm trying to think of what games that I really, really enjoyed this year. Starfield's, like, fine, but I don't think it breaks top 5. Cool sign. I love junk. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, it was okay. I didn't really care for it that much. Pizza Tower, it's okay. I was like, that's fine. I played it once, I never need to play it again. I played Bomb Rush once, I never need to play it again.
Joe says you're all right.
Nice work.
Battery. Gollum Game of the Year. Every year, Game of the Year. Every year, Gollum Game of the Year. Every year.
There's something I need to talk to you about.
Oh, God damn it, Sarah. I didn't want to talk to you. Why are you the door is right here. It's gonna fucking close in your face.
Given me a lot to think about.
I wanted to open the door.
Not at all. It's just a list of requests, but when you read between the lines, it's obvious my absence is causing issues. Exactly. But let me back up a bit so I can explain. Before I joined Constellation, I
Incredible year for gaming. Incredible year for some high highs and some low lows.
decided to axe the department. Yeah, sure. Some more than others. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders. Oh, like hell I can't. You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. If I had fought harder, I'm convinced our division may have had a chance to prove its value. That's just it, though. Did I push too hard? Did they shut us down because I wasn't quietly sitting at my desk approving meaningless memos? We'll never know.
What other lows besides Gollum? Redfall, Gollum, Forspoken, Atomic Heart, Crime Boss Rocket City.
Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism.
Payday 3 is going to be the next one.
And my work.
Maybe.
It elevates.
I can't wait for Payday 3 to like release, and then the biggest complaint's going to be like, why doesn't it have as much content as Payday 2? It's like, well, because Payday 2 had 10 years of extra development. Payday 2 had 10 years of DLC content, probably. Why doesn't it have as many heists?
Yes, exactly. If it's obvious to you, imagine how obvious it is to someone like Barrett or Mateo. Oh, they must be
Atomic Heart would have genuinely been like a fine 8 out of 10 game if the main character didn't like constantly yell exposition at his glove in the most ridiculous way.
Oh my god. I'm so
I'm just like
Oh, here you are
the
trying to help me and I'm yelling.
there's an amount of banner and chatter that I'm fine with, but like your glove in Atomic Heart literally nonstop talking to you about shit that like they keep talking about the same shit over and over again.
Look,
Flirt.
It's clear that you have. Please, it's not you. But thank you.
I'm gonna keep pressing the flirt button. I'm gonna keep doing it until I win. I don't know. I don't even think like the lowest low this year for me, honestly, is probably Redfall being as shitty as it was. Even Atomic Heart was like, there was a good game there. I just didn't like how much there was like, there's so much banter. I waited almost 10 years for Atomic Heart, so I have rose-colored goggles, though. I waited 10 years for Atomic Heart. I saw the first trailer. I was like excited for it. I was like, this is going to be like good slop. And if like your glove had shut up more, I would have enjoyed it more. Some of the boss fights are cool. Some of the guns are cool. Some of the moments in that game are really cool. But it's like constant, near, just non-stop chatter. And I'm going to play the game the way the devs intended. I mean, I can turn the banter down, but like, why? They wanted you to experience that banter. Same as in like Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3 is a fucking trial if you don't turn the voices down. But then it's like, what's even the fucking point?
Battery accepted. Operational power levels.
There we go. We fixed the Bobot. What do you think the next big shitter game to come out is going to be? Fuck. What's even coming out?
Visual systems. Damage within acceptable limits.
I knew Immortals of Avium would be a big shitter.
I must resume my mission. Please step aside.
Nah, Exoprimal was like a decent game. Exoprimal's problem was that there was a decent game wrapped around like shit. Once you got to some of the like raids and some of the extra content in Exoprimal, it could be really fucking fun. But the first 3 hours are such a fucking slog that I don't blame anybody for putting down the game after the first 3 hours.
Major Sanon will have to wait. I cannot leave my mission, although previous
Exoprimal weirdly really opens up after you play it. It's just, you can't do that with a game that has a heavy multiplayer focus like that. You can't, like, hide all the cool and hype moments behind, like, 3 hours of mediocre shit. Hyenas is going to be the next big shitter game. Hyenas is already a big shitter game. Mandy and I played an hour of it. It's a fucking tragedy.
Excellent. We must disarm Unit XW-99. Designation Siren. Nearest final xenoweapon.
Remember, join the pack. Hyenas is epic.
I'm sorry. You're chasing a real, living xeno-weapon. Weren't they all wiped out?
They will be. Unit 99 has proven a capable adversary. External support, however, seems the most likely path to disarming it.
Oh, the fucking Ark Survival remake? Oh, God.
Follow me.
Cool, Bobot. Well, keep moving. I'm following you.
Mind your step.
I'm waiting for you, Kaiser. Keep moving, bitch. Keep moving, bitch. We gotta find the bioweapon. Is it over there? Is that the bioweapon? That's not the bioweapon. That's a different... Oh, that's a different creature? Oh, shit! What if you turn a people into a dog, and then that dog is all kinds of fucked up? Kerbal Space Program 2 flopped in early access, 51 players on the 14th. Oof! That is bad. That's real bad. Oof. Oh, man. What the fuck? He's gone. There he is. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Todd, for pressing the robot disappear button. So cool.
Desperate if they've resorted to searching piles of scrap for mech parts.
All I'm saying is this year has been really good for gamer drama YouTubers. They be making a killing. Just popped up my 18th Starfield sucks video. Making a killing on that YAD revenue. Why Todd Howard crushed your son with his bare hands. This is the best time to be a gamer, followed by a video called This is the worst time to be a gamer.
I am detecting Unit 99, but there is a complication.
Oh god, the Unity debacle is going to be really wild because you know they did it just so they could pull it back as like a marketing thing, right? They made it, they chose to do the normal shitty marketing thing, which is... what? Why are you yelling at me? Okay, do you need help? No, I'm working. Okay, so the Unity thing is such a balls to the wall, like obvious marketing blunder because they had somebody who was fucking stupid. Oh, my wife's fine. They had somebody who was fucking stupid say, okay, we make an awful decision. We pull it back to where we actually want it to be. Simple marketing 101, right? You announce something fucking terrible, you get backlash, you expect the backlash, and then you pull it back to where you want it to be, and it's still awful, but everybody thinks they got a great deal because you said you'd stop doing the awful thing. Right? That's the point behind the Unity thing, is that it's such a massive blunder because they thought, we announce awful thing, we pull it back within acceptable parameters when we get the backlash, because we expect the backlash, and then everybody will be less mad at us, right? They were like, let's charge for every install, then we pull it back and we only do some installs, and then people will be less mad at us because we made a decision. We made a choice to change it, but we still keep some of the awful shit. We compromise, quote, quote.
You hesitate.
I'm in total agreement. A frontal assault zone.
Moving out.
It's like, we're taking all of the taste and flavor out of the milk. No, don't do that. Okay, we're keeping some of the taste and flavor. Well, that's much better. That's awesome. But it, like, almost never works. So I don't understand, like, it was either literally putting a woman on railroads, mustache twirling level of evil, or a marketing blunder where they tried to do an awful thing and then pull it back when they got backlash, but still keep some of the awful stuff. Because I just cannot imagine it being... I literally can't imagine it being a mustache twirling case. Because that's just so stupid. But, you know, people are stupid, so maybe it just is like a level of actually stupid. Didn't the Unity CEO sell his stocks? Yeah. He sold stock. That's why I think it's a simple marketing tactic, right? And video game companies have done it. A lot of companies have done it in the past where they announce awful thing and then they pull it back and they're like, not as awful, right? Even Bethesda's done it. Bethesda did it with like paid mods. They were like, oh, paid mods. And I don't think a normal human being at Bethesda thought paid mods was a good idea. Then they got backlash and were like, okay, we won't do paid mods, but we will do Creation Club. And then people are still mad about Creation Club, but less so than they were about paid mods. You get people angry about Big Thing, and then you do Little Thing, which is what you actually wanted to do, and then you pull back on Big Thing and act like everything's okay. Because, like, the other option is that they were so stupid and greedy and short-sighted that they literally put somebody on the train tracks and twirled their evil mustache, which I could be the thing. You know, it could be that they were just so colossally stupid that they, you know, they literally have a 1950 style mustache twirling villain working at Unity, right? That could be the case. I'm not saying that that's not the case. I'm saying it's way more likely that it was a marketing tactic that turned into a giant blunder because they ended up burning a bunch of bridges that they didn't think they would burn. Door and face technique. Hi, what's up? How was your baby shower? You shouldn't? Why not? Did you get hit on? You got hit on twice? High five! High five! You're a woman with tits! Who do I have to kill? Do I have to crush people's heads? I gotta crush their heads, don't I? What did they say? Run me through the scenario. What happened?
Goodwill lady said, "You're really rocking the shirt. Thanks. Not wearing it." And she's like, "No, you look great." And
what is this mission you spoke of?
Thanks.
Major Sanan is involved.
No, it's probably not hitting on you.
Okay,
That might just be a compliment.
And then there's a random dude in the gas station, and I think he's nice, but
of terrormorph attacks.
No, he's probably...
That is disconcerting. You are docked at.
I do also just assume that any nice lady with bright colored hair who says nice things to me is hitting on me. I don't know what it is. It's the colored hair. I'm like, she's hitting on me.
I mean, maybe, you don't know. Sometimes people are just being nice. Sometimes people are flirting, doing the exact same thing. That's what's crazy about human psychology.
I know. It's really hard to tell with ladies. But she got the green hair, and she's like, no, you're really rocking that shirt. And I was like, she's hitting on me.
I think it's really hard to tell with people in general sometimes.
Well, I used to just think people were being nice, and then you
Well,
told me they were flirting with me,
because...
And now I don't trust anyone.
Because... Okay, so I have to explain. Back in college, Shelby had a bunch of friends that were all nerds and dorks that would like hang out with her and say nice things about her. And she was just like, no, they're just friends. And I systematically, through my own work, found out they were all, of course, like attracted to her. They were all hitting on her.
You were nice, and
Every single one of them was hitting on you. Every single one of them was hitting on you, but it was just, they were just complimenting her and saying nice things about her, and she just wasn't like getting it. Just like, oh, you look so nice today, you smell so good today. And she just thought it was like normal human behavior. Like, oh, they're just saying nice things. And I'd be like, no, I love you, dear sweet wife. Wasn't wife at the time, girlfriend. They are hitting on you. Sometimes you can't tell. Nobody ever hits on me. People used to when I worked at GameStop, and I had to be like, thank you. That's nice. I want somebody had like asked me for my number while I was working at GameStop, and I had to be like, no. Oh, you just want to give me your number? No. No, thank you. You mean that people can't say nice things out of trying to get something out of it? My word, I mean, people can. It's just really hard to tell. I think people can compliment other people. It's just difficult to tell. That's a big fucking bird. It's hard to tell.
I can't believe it.
Because somebody could say, hey, that's a great shirt, with the same intonation as somebody saying, hey, that's a great shirt, with the implication of being like, hey, I'm flattering you to try to get in your pants. It's tough. It's hard. Intent can be hard to discern. It's not going to be, and it's not like somebody says, hey, nice shirt. And then somebody says, hey, I want to fuck you. That's the same thing. I don't know what they're saying. Some people make it more obvious. Some people are really nice about it. Some people flirt without knowing they're flirting. Some people compliment with the intent to compliment, and it can be misconstrued as flirting. It's a whole social dance. Right? It's part of the societal dance. You don't get hit on because you don't go anywhere? Go to a bar, I dare you? I'm not going to get hit on at a bar. I mean, I am because I'm tall, but like, the last time I like went to a bar was a couple of years ago, and a woman walked up to me with, like, she had like a bunch of clothing that all said juicy, and she walked up to me and said she's the vape princess. And then she kept like walking and talking to me the entire time, and I had to be like, please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please stop it. And I think about that interaction to this day because I cannot imagine a human being walking up to somebody and saying, I'm the vape princess as like a flirting thing. But it genuinely was one of the weirder interactions I ever had in my entire life, and that's why I don't go to bars.
Hello.
Don't want to go to bars. Don't want to have another, hey, I'm the vape princess interaction.
You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats terramorphs, the Asylees? Apparently, they were bloodhounds for terramorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asylees were chosen to fill in the gaps.
We thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few remaining specimens. As you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course.
I like that.
Using a method
Let the bird creatures eat the terramorphs.
We could speed up their breeding process.
Yeah, I like that. Let the birds eat them.
Well, using some of the same technologies that were used to create me. We even think that with some time and investigation, we could use the Asylees' hunting skills, find out how humanity spread them. I really think it could. Now, there is another option for a microbe. Something we could aerosolize. It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no...
I don't want to make the disease. That sounds like you're playing with fire. I'd vote for the Asylees. Why did Sarah dislike that? What?
With either path, though, we're looking
Sarah wants to commit genocide? Real? What the fuck? Wait a minute, what? What do you mean fucking microbes, Sarah? Why did you dislike that? Oh, yeah, let natural... create alien bird creature that eat the terramorph because they used to do that in the past to keep the population in check, or release a deadly toxin. Why the fuck? Sarah, would you dislike that? Is the deadly disease that kills them the good option?
We know we should be able to find all the materials we need. All paths lead to... Exactly what I was hoping to hear. Now, the UC has a small operating base on Londinian's...
I'm not reloading. Fuck that. I'm sticking to my fucking guns. Releasing the birds is the better option.
I'm gonna help Percival...
That's just the smarter option.
When that's done, we'll rendezvous with you there.
But you need to know.
They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base.
Who in the fucking goddamn would think that releasing a deadly microbe that could evolve and spread to other creatures, mind you, is the better option versus releasing birds? Oh, man, do you want to release release a bunch of birds to kill the terramorphs? No, that's stupid, and that's a long-term option. That's really stupid. We should release a deadly neurotoxin that kills them that might be able to spread to other creatures. That's stupid. That's dumb that Sarah disliked that.
You romanticize a place when you're away from it for long enough, but I forgot what a dust-crusted pit Mars can be. Now you, what are you? You project personnel? Oh, that's you then. Don't much care for Vanguard. My sister's kids live... Yeah, they both came through okay. One science division, others an artist.
Can you talk to her about it? No, I don't care. She can be mad. Ho's mad, stay mad.
Still. Now, what was it you needed? Everything up to...
Anti-Xeno gear. Reckless bombardment. Oh, is that a grenade launcher? Vampire's gift. That's a neat little rifle. I guess I don't need any of this. I do not care, actually. I have enough guns to be able to handle them on my own. Oh, we do not care. That is a cool gun, though. I will buy the Urban Eagle. Mostly because I think that uses the same as my other pistol. Oh, did I not bring my other pistol? It's fine. I'll use this one. This uses Ultra Mag. Desert Eagle. Alright, now we gotta go to the Terror Morph planet, the scary place. Where the scary place at? Where are they keeping the scary creatures at? They're keeping that shit in Alpha Centauri? No wonder they fucking attacked New Atlantis. They're on, like, in the same solar system. What's up? Who? Huh? No, I have my... I'm cleared. I have clearance. Bitch, I'm allowed here. This is where they keep all the creature. What if they just fucked the Terramorphs? Ah. Creature. Brendan, would you kiss a Terramorph? No! That's gonna be one of the first mods you see, is Terramorph sex mod. It's gonna be like the Deathclaw sex mods. Oops, desk pop. I like this area. I'm coming inside the barrier. Everything ice over. Cool little place. Oh, somebody's testing out their gear. What did I gain? A torn muscle? What the fuck? God damn it. Now I gotta go through my shit and like find... Does that fix torn muscle? No. Does that fix torn muscle? I don't think so. What fixes a fucking torn muscle? That does. Alright, we're good. I broke my fucking leg while falling. Heartbreaking. But I had to take fall damage for a skill quest anyway. Alright, talk to me about terror. Talk to me... Oh, the coffee shop. Oh, it's turned off. Fuck. Talk to me about terror. Talk to me about wolf. Talk to me, Commander Hatum, about terror, about wolf, about morph.
And I don't know you. You're with the collection team then, I presume. Either that or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser. Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were an eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this. Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit.
Commander Hatum,
No need for introductions, Major Sinon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you, as does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinium is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sinon's father bombed its spaceport. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and upload, except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming.
Listen, I've seen the movie Labyrinth with David Bowie. I'm literally not afraid.
Precisely.
I have seen David Bowie with his huge dong and his massive orb. In the movie Labyrinth, I'm literally not afraid.
Outside. And I do believe there's someone. Now, once you're out, though I can't, I hope you all find what...
Okie dokie.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set?
I hope I don't get there and my parents are there waiting for me. I'd be so fucking...
All right.
Somebody's waiting there for you. Okay, is it my mom and dad? I hope it's not my mom and dad. I swear to fucking God. That would be the funniest fucking bit that Todd had ever conceived if my parents were here on this fucked up planet. I gained frostbite. Stop filling me up with diseases, Todd.
Word of advice while you're out there.
You match our description. Make sure you had...
Oh, I got a funny micro gun. Oh, I see. Ah, I see. Is this just a free set of really good gear? What? That's just a free set of really good gear. Why? I mean, I shouldn't complain, but like, why? Here, you're gonna need this really good gear. Oh, okay. It's a full gear up mission and everything. Damn, they really want you to be fully stocked here, don't they?
Can't chat right now.
I mean, that's fine. I'll just use this. Little shotgun. What do I have? Frostbite? I gotta get rid of that. Oops. That one? There we go. Alright, let's go talk to Hadrian, go into the city, kill some terramorphs, fuck them up real style. I don't know how to get around the proper way, so I'm just going this way. That's fair, right? Damn it, frostbite again! Fuck! Fine, I'm just gonna keep it. I'm just gonna lose my toes, that's fine. I'll just lose my toes, I don't care.
You ready to do this? Then let's get Kaiser. Percival.
Let's get this show on the road.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Bring me into the Forbidden City, filled with nightmares and creature. Let me kill, let me kill, let me kill.
Alright. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A series. Not far.
Lot of creature.
Just past the processing plant. Gene samples of probably
Oh fuck, lot of creature. Oh, they got their own creature army. Oh, that's right, because terramorphs can control the brain. Oh god, weird dog. Lot of weird dog. Oh, this thing rips. This thing fucking rips. Bye-bye, bozos. I like the shotgun with the back clip, honestly. Yeah, you think I'm afraid of a couple of silly bugs? I'm not afraid. I ain't ever been a fear of my life.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Ah, goodies! That is a lot of goodies. What in the goddamn? Oh, Todd, you shouldn't have. Those are some goodies.
Jackpot. Get down there and collect as many as you can.
Those guns suck. We don't care. What about in here? Ah, you're gonna make me fucking unlock it. You're silly. I do those. Let's see. If I do that one, will I have this one? There we go. And I fucked that one up. Okay. What ones can I do here? This one. Then, there we go.
Well, that lock didn't last very long.
Oh, nothing. Oh, dude, celery and pear? Awesome. All right, fight more, kill more. War is hell, world is a fuck. Killed 999,000 Ice Cube. Where? There? Oh, they're cloaked. Bro, they can go invincible? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, man's gonna make me eat all my fucking meal, ain't he? Oh my god, this is not working out. Where's my, let's see. This. Big guns. Nope, big gun time. Nope, time for big gun. Oh my god, the fucking fire on this thing. Chewing through them. Ah, one of those click the button and win kind of guns. Oh, minigun always sweep. Shattered shock? Rare heavy. Oh, is that like a... Oh, okay. Is that like a... Ah, grenade launcher. We can use that for a little bit. I can use the boom. If we see a funny little terramorph, I can rip him to shreds. Death pop. Death pops are a lot scarier with this, though. All right, was that it? Just 2 terramorphs and a funny couple of little guys. Here you go. Oh no, we got more samples we gotta secure. We gonna fight the big terramorph, the large one. Ah, why is there contraband here? I'm gonna get arrested the second I leave the planet. Fuck.
Which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
Not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Ah, shit! That's pop. Sorry. Sometimes you pull out the gun and it just fires. It's fine though, they're not mad. Oops. I don't know why that happens either. Literally new controller and it's still doing that. That's gotta be on Todd's end. Sometimes I'm just gonna press the button. I'm just gonna bring out the controller and then it fires it. I don't even mean to like shoot. Oh, maybe, you know what? It's because I'm used to bringing my weapon out by hitting the use weapon button. And in this game, it doesn't do that. Let me try something. If I just bring it out with X, no pop. If I bring it out with trigger, no pop. Do it again. Now it's not. Why? What? I wonder if it's somehow registering. Sometimes it's registering 2 hits. Weird.
You might actually need that later, you know.
I don't, Sarah. I'm not going to need that now or later.
Plant, isn't it? You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian.
Worms. Lot of worms.
What's keeping you things?
Whole lot of worm. Ah, what a bunch of gross fucking goo. Imagine, like, humanity going into the stars and meeting the first alien race, and we somehow inflict them with rats.
My God, look at it. A Lazarus.
That'd be the most fucked up. Imagine bringing like, a different alien civilization to its knees because we accidentally let a rat aboard their ship. It's like, we're fine. We live with rats every day. We can get rid of them. They got no clue. What in the goddamn? Set piece. Cool set piece. He hungry. Oh, the heat leeches are terramorphs. That's what we learned.
It can't be true. Heat leeches are everywhere. They live everywhere.
They're babies. We learned it.
Terramorphs.
And nobody figured this out? Nobody, like, put a heat leech under a microscope this whole time? Like, nobody did that?
You just saw that, right? you would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a terramorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs. Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how terramorphs move between planets. Pretty Major is right. But if what we just saw, if that's possible, the Lazarus plant, it's clearly an accelerant for the terramorph, a heat leech transformation process. Make one into the other in an instant. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a terramorph spawning. You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a place like New Atlantis. Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, could someone have set that up? But first, you'd have to know the truth about all this.
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
The heat leeches are the terramorph. All good. We got a freshly brewed terramorph. We can kill that guy. I'll kill him. Not a worry. Got him. Got him. No worries. No problem. It's still playing the combat music. Like I didn't already kill that guy, like instantaneously. All right.
It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attack.
Oh, good. My frostbite is disappearing. Maybe I can save one of those toes. Remember, what is it? Big Daddy? Is Big Daddy the movie where not the chunks. Is Big Daddy the one a movie where like Adam Sandler, he has like a foot and he has like frostbite on his foot? No, that's Mr. Deeds, isn't it? Mr. Deeds is the one with feet. That's the foot movie with Adam Sandler. He has like the frostbitten foot and he like stabs it. And that's a whole bit in the movie.
Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action and used it to trigger the attacks.
A bioweapon no one would recognize as one. Oh, that's a terrifying prospect.
Sort of thing that'll keep you up at night. And
It's a
sort of thing whoever
bioweapon of some sort. Yeah, and?
Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the terramorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion. They certainly were. But having this answer, well, it raises a couple big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport?
The entrance is this way.
It'd be one more sample. Kaiser is gonna betray us, right? Like, I'm pretty sure Kaiser's gonna betray us. It makes the most sense. We're gonna get in there, and then he's gonna like lock the doors, and it's gonna be like, I don't know, her fucking dad being like, I hacked this robot real cool style. You didn't know, did you? And I'll be like, I knew the whole time. I thought it was a little bit dubious that we needed this robot. All right, let's see. Oh, all these poor dudes, all these poor guys. Oh, and they left a fresh loaf of bread. So sad. They never even got to eat that baguette. That's so fucking sad. Oh, I don't care. Are these both locked? I don't care. There we go. Oh, contraband locker key.
Back in business. Warning, emergency recorder message.
Oh god, not a master lock. I'm not touching that. You can fuck off.
That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral! It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet will be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation, they're all in this facility. Other than our casualties? Yes, sir. Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible. Thank God. None of us will need to go down swarmed by those things. That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available. An invisible weapon. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk.
Okay, we'll talk. I gotta go to the bathroom though, so we'll talk about that and do more terror morphing when I come back. Let me run to the bathroom, get some water. Give me like 3 to 5 minutes, all right? All right, I'm back. Took me about 5 minutes, yeah. I wanted to get water. I was talking to my wife. Oh, yeah. All right, back into the fold. I gotta get the recording about the guy being an evil bastard. Where me? Then me? Talk to me about your dad. My dad killed everybody. My dad ruined this fucking planet. My dad created a giant core in the middle of the planet made entirely of flesh, and I got hypothermia. While I'm talking to your ass, it's so fucking cold out here, even in a full spacesuit, I got hypothermia. This is fucked.
He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people.
Talk to me about your dad while I discover hypothermia and frostbite.
Condemned this whole city to death. He's
No, he's worse than a murderer. He's a butcher. He doesn't give a damn about human lives. He simply uses them as pawns to satisfy.
Did you see you can put your own images to pop up during the loading screens? Yeah.
Exactly what we all thought he was. Wait.
Just like Fallout 76. Any pictures you take can be the loading screen, but that means you can also just put a bunch of pictures in there. Make it all goofy style. Have 500 pictures of Pepino spaghetti as your loading screens in Starfield. Really improve Starfield.
No, your intuition was spot on. Now we just have to figure out what he knew. But I guess we're not getting any more answers right now.
All right, let's go get that last sample. All right, pull your pants down. All right, drop trow. Show me what you got. Let's kill another. Let us kill again. Not even gonna let me go into the destroyed chunks. Come on. What if there was an employee still there after all these years, hiding out and hanging out and eating all those chunks?
I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
Yeah, I know our sample moved. Is it gonna be big? Huge? Is it gonna be like a gigantic set piece? Man, they really put a lot of gear around this mission. What did that do? I don't even know what that did. Maybe something. Oh, is it going to be like giant terramorph? So like I got to fucking set up a bunch of shit? What if it was a huge worm? Maybe huge worm? Oh, big. Oh, real big. Oh, good. My hypothermia became worse. Awesome. Can I fucking gravity it? I can. Yeah, get fucked. Oh my god, they made like a raid boss. Why? Oh, they got friends. Why'd that voice speak to me? What? I can try to kill it. What if I just put enough ammo in this son of a bitch? Okay, maybe I just turn on. I gotta turn on the radar to stop it from summoning more creatures. Ads, we got ads. What is that, a particle beam? What does a Big Bang do? What? Who talking to me? Are you the one giving me frostbite? Particle beam. Particle beam. Particle beam. Particle beam. Particle beam. Right behind you. No. This motherfucker sound like Reaper from Overwatch. I'm going to... Reaper from Overwatch? What a fucking weird thing to have a terramorph say. Stand still. I'm gonna wear your skin. I'm making man loaf. That's like meatloaf, but made out of guy. I'm gonna wear your skin like a hat. Stop talking to me. I'm not killing him. I'm not falling for it, silly voice. I got a strong mental memory. Huge brain. Oh, did that just kill it?
They're not coming after us. I guess.
Oh. I guess that just killed it. Oh, is that a separate? Oh, there were two terramorphs. What is that one doing? Is it just trying to walk away? Todd, does this creature even care that I killed the mom? I killed the big one. It doesn't care. There we go. See, but I wanted to kill it because I wanted the experience, so. Sorry, Todd. Man loaf.
Good. Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
Final sample secure.
How broken am I, by the way? I have frostbite and hypothermia, and I don't know what I have. I have a billion different diseases or something.
Wrapped up.
I took a billion different drugs. Hopefully that took it. Did that take care of it? Hopefully that took care of it.
Privately. Let's get this.
Oh, God damn it. All right, can I just fast travel there? I can. All right, awesome. All right, discuss my finding. Me when I find. So, anyway, terramorphs can be created with a silly plant, and a heat leech. Kind of like Pokemon. It's like the evolution stone for them. I get it.
Listen, if you just equate anything to Pokemon, I'll understand it, okay? If you could explain to me how taxes work, like how Pokemon work, that's the only way I'm going to be able to get it, dude. I'm sorry.
Well, you see, if one Pikachu fills out an I-98 form, and this Pikachu fills out their 1044 incorrectly, they won't get the proper deductible for their income taxes.
Oh, dude, I get it. All you had to say was Pikachu. I get it, dude. I get it. All you had to say was Pikachu. Now I get it. Now I get it.
If Billy has 4 apples, and Johnny has 5 apples, and Johnny takes one of Billy's apples, how many apples does Johnny have?
Can you do that, but with the Pokemon? I don't get it.
Okay. Ursaring has 5 apples. Totodile has 6 apples. Totodile takes one of Ursarang's apples. How many apples did Totodile have now?
7. I get it. 7. You just had to explain it to me with Pokemon. I get it, okay? I get it.
But it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion. Best place for them.
What's up?
My connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy
Okay.
there, but do I have it right that Victus knew about this damn plant?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
I'm sorry, what? He's pulling my leg, right? Adrian?
No, I don't believe he is.
So that means we have a suspect.
I believe that's exactly what that means. Look, Captain. Percival and I, we need to get these samples back to the lab. Ensure we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terramorphs. But Victus is the only solid lead we've got, since you're the only one who knows where he is. Good. We'll all meet back at mast, outside the cabinet chambers. Best of luck, Captain. And thank you for dealing with him.
And thank you for having me get frostbite again. This is my sealed and pressurized suit that protects me from the heat and the cold, but only sometimes. Let's go talk to Victus. Hi, baby. What's up, Bubby? What you doing? Bubby's just sitting on her cardboard scratcher. She just chilling. Are you chilling?
Hey, let me know if we're going to head into the cell.
She just chilling. She goofing. I gotta go talk to the guy in the pod again about all his crimes. Oh my god, I have frostbite again. Son of a bitch. I'm so sick of getting frostbite. Am I done? Am I losing the frostbite now? Am I normal? Are my bones healed? Is my body full of vital fluids and essences? Good.
Yes?
All right, let's see. Where is Babe Victus? Oh, we gotta just go up and around in a mass, don't we? I hate how much of the game takes place in New Atlantis, because I think it's like the most boring of the hub cities. I think it's the largest, though. Oh, I didn't even have to, why do you tell me to go up and then go around? I think Aquila City would be a better hub city. But I feel like they were like, oh, what the? Why are the cups falling over? Is something fucked up here? Where is everybody? Oh, there they are. Hi. I know, I gotta go talk to the prisoner. I'll be speaking straight facts to this son of a bitch and his fancy prison. What a sneeze. Oh, fuck! Ooh. Ooh. That woke me the fuck up! Hello, Stinky.
You must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for? Now, what in the heavens would make you claim something as ludicrous as that? Did you? Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions. After all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can...
What did he say? Among Us? Nope.
You know, you're far more clever than I expected. You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau City. New Atlantis. My doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I. Figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian. Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, you can be more right. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war.
I can't believe it. Another Bethesda quest line ending with like a 1950s cartoon villain twirling his fucking mustache. Why did you do it? Because I'm evil, and I'm evil because I'm evil. I can't believe that the guy that they keep in the secret pod prison, who's like a war criminal, was a bad guy. That's crazy. And he's evil because he's evil.
Easy to say now, but at the time, I didn't know the Lazarus plant couldn't be plucked from the ground and used to cause
My, like, I guess my biggest problem with this quest overall is, wouldn't there have been somebody who is like a xenobiologist who studies alien life forms who just looked at a heat leech under the microscope and then looked at a terrormorph under a microscope and said, whoa, crazy, same thing.
The research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays.
Like, not even that the Lazarus plant accelerated the growth of the heat leech into the terrormorph, but just like, there are things called heat leeches on all of these ships, and nobody is like studying them religiously to figure out what the fuck they are and how to like deal with them. Because like, there are people who study rats, right? To see what a rat is, right? We'll see what a rat do, right? And rats don't turn into a horrible creature after like 5 to 10 years that then wipes out like a bunch of people. So there wasn't like a genetic similarity between the heat leeches and the terrormorphs. I like this quest line, but I also think this quest line is like dumb. Because you're telling me not a single fucking person on the myriad of different worlds and the myriad of different colonies and planets, between the thousands and thousands of scientists exploring all this shit, not a single fucking one put a heat leech under a goddamn fucking microscope. I think it's implied the change is so different it wasn't apparent. It would be like finding out rats turn into Sasquatches. Yeah, but there should have been some kind of genetic sequence or similarity that somebody would have checked at some point. If heat leeches have been around for like 20 to 40 years, there has to be a lot of science around them. Because one thing I've learned about science is there are a lot of hyper-specific scientific fields that are all about studying one specific thing for years and years and years and years. And the fact that there isn't like one guy who's an expert on heat leeches was like, hey, fucked up, but there's some similarities here. Not once somebody said that.
Biding your time, then. There are no heroes without a villain. I simply arranged the opportunity for us to overcome one and become the other. And we all benefited. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where
DNA of a bioweapon is probably restricted data. Yeah, but they're not really bioweapons. Thank you for the raid. They're not really bioweapons, though. I mean, they are bioweapons, or they were brought to like a bioweapons laboratory to be studied, but like they're not bioweapons per se. I mean, they still occur naturally. The thing is, the only data on terramorphs that was like hidden was data on these specific terramorphs from these war planets.
I'm simply looking for you to acknowledge the truth. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the terramorphs. Securing knowledge of... I'm simply requesting one more life. I've already sent along the evidence of Orlays' role in the attacks. All I ask is that you confirm. After all, I do still... That is a pity, Captain. Just think about the opportunity I've provided.
Oh my god, evil guy trying to say, don't rat me out for being the evil guy. Did the writer of this quest literally watch The Watchmen and said, dude, Ozymandias is so cool? Because I assumed that was like his bit that he was trying to do, is like, what if I make monster appear and then like we kill the monster and humanity is better because we kill the monster, but I made the monster. Somebody like read The Watchmen, because it's literally just the plot of The Watchmen. That guy, he's just literally, he's trying to be Ozymandias. He's like, I release Alien, then we kill Alien, and then humanity come together because we kill Alien. I had to do the evil stuff I did for the betterment of humankind. I had to release all those fucking crazy monsters so that we could all come together and kill the rest of the crazy monsters. Instead of just like saying, hey, I got some information that I was thinking about while I was in my pod. You know, heat leeches are terramorphs. Why don't we take care of that? Oh, that's crazy. Nobody ever thought of that. Are you liking the game? I think it's fine.
We just got in.
It's not going to be like my game of the year, but I'm definitely enjoying what's here for the most part.
Effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Means either plan should work for clear.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is, I already sent along in. So what about your end? Did my father tell you what he knew?
He confessed.
I knew it. Why? Did he say why he did it?
He was trying to fix the damage done to the Santa name, make you and him into heroes.
It takes some deeply twisted logic to think anything did more harm to the Sanan name than him.
So you're telling us that the attack on New Atlantis was Victus's responsibility?
Hey, baby.
Just like the dooming of Londinian. Oh, that's insane. All that just to help restore the family name.
Yeah, because he's crazy and he live in a pod.
Well, once we inform...
Exactly. So I guess that gives us our final answer.
Well, let's go talk to the Crabnet.
This might be our last opportunity to...
No, it's fine. No, I don't care. I want to release the birds. I don't care how mad that makes Sarah. Sarah can grow the fuck up. Brendan is going to hate Sarah. Yeah, of course I'm going to hate Sarah. You know what, actually?
Hey. I can't help much by just...
No, we're just going to send her away. Fuck her. I don't want to deal with her ass being like, microbes, releasing a deadly plague is way smarter, actually. I don't want to deal with her ass. If she's going to be like, releasing a deadly plague is way fucking smarter. That's the dumbest fucking thing.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one is what I'm reading.
My God.
An attack? Using terramorphs?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct?
Or lays. It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use terramorphs as weapons.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was going to end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest...
Yeah, because you suck and you kept a war criminal imprisoned.
Not leave this.
Because you were like, what if we could use his war criminal brain for war criminal things that aren't quite war criminally? Because you're all morons.
Part of 2 decades. You have evidence?
It just transformed.
Oh, did skipping the audio that I already heard not matter, so we're just sitting here in silence.
Heavens help us. I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
Yeah, and in a terrible prison.
And said
he got access to communication through that prison.
Plain and simple.
Officer, please.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon.
Will, of course, be launching a full... Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the... Chief Yassine, can you...
I'll issue the order immediately.
God, I hate these guys. I hate this council.
Everything else you all have. We failed the people. I'm inclined to... Now.
Yeah, can you kill the evil guy who's been really evil in the prison you've kept him in? Where he's been evilly doing evil things?
Together here. The 3 of you have likely spared. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian.
A sound decision, madam. Tell the Freestar Collective.
I'm in agreement.
It demonstrates to the collective the UC isn't planning to secretly use this down the line. Yeah, help the collective.
A grand gesture to further display this cabinet doesn't think like those of the past.
Bethesda really have a hard time sticking the landing sometimes with their quest lines. That's because they don't want overt consequences. They're terrified of overt consequences.
To make nice with the collective by sharing
Like, or consequences that aren't like the good thing or the evil thing. To the point where it gets even confusing what they consider the good thing or the evil thing.
Again.
You can have a really cool quest line that's really fun, and then at the end you're like, everybody's talking about politics, and you're just sitting there hitting X to eat the baby. I don't know.
Thank you for the suggestion, Captain. So then, the cabinet has agreed to implement. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures. The project we're embarking.
Birds.
This microbe is clearly too much of a...
I agree. The birds are way safer.
Knowledge of biology, perhaps. Using it to wipe out the terramorphs would be the...
And fast results always...
I agree with that guy. He's spitting straight fire. Release the birds.
We've had a few discussions. Only the cap...
I see.
No, I did weigh in. The birds. It's the safest route. Sarah's a moron if she thinks that microbes can be contained naturally. Sarah's a dipshit. The microbe solution is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in the world. Only a moron would choose that. That's the dumbest fucking thing. You would never want to release a microbe that's even specifically targeted at some kind of creature. That's the dumbest fucking thing.
Making you three the founding members of the TMD. As befits such a group, the cabinet wanted to display its gratitude.
Once it's released, there's no way to contain it, especially if it evolves.
Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
There's no magic, fucking little science bot you can put in that son of a bitch.
Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you.
There's no, you can't unmicrobe a microbe. It's stupid.
You all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done.
Brendan forgot about invasive species on foreign plants, animals, bugs. I would rather have invasive species than a virus that kills that could evolve to kill others. Invasive species can be dealt
As
with.
for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the team.
Especially since if the birds are natural predators of the terramorphs, and we literally wiped them out, we can just control the bird population easily.
He should be able to provide you with assignment on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies. You have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting
If you think about it, in any way, shape, or form, it's way better to release a bunch of crazy, fucked up land birds that eat the horrible creatures that can slaughter 20 people with the blink of an eye, right? Oh man, fucked up. These birds can slaughter people in the blink of an eye. What the fuck? Yeah, of course they can. Of course the terramorphs can slaughter 30 people in the blink of an eye and mind control people. If there's a couple of birds on some planets that eat them, what's the fucking problem? And we apparently ate a bunch of them almost to extinction. So if we have problems with them, why don't we just eat them again? Yum, yum, yummy. Yeah, you're literally creating an invasive species, yes. But what is an invasive species? Are not chickens, cows, and pigs also an invasive species that we keep corralled? We bring them everywhere and feed them slop and then eat them. So why not eat the birds?
Well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations.
You can't eat a microbe. You're not going to go to the McDonald's and get the McMicrobe. You're going to be like, hey, oh, can I get a microbe and an amoeba? And you know what I'd really enjoy right now? Do you have any mitochondria on you? That's the powerhouse of the cell, and I'm going to go work out later. I need a little bit more protein in my diet. You got any folded proteins?
No need to thank me. You brought this on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. And the credits should be... But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the affiliate.
Oh boy, I got a penthouse, thug. Brendan, that's what yogurt is. Yummy. But you're not making yogurt out of disease microbes. You're making yogurt out of yogurt. That's how yogurt work. It should be yogurting. Oh, yeah, I should go talk to Sarah, huh? Because she's going to be pissed off at me for choosing that, so I should go talk to her and see how mad she is at me. I want to see the dumb fuck thing Sarah's about to say. I want to see how fucking stupid Sarah Science is. I want to see how brain dead she's going to be about the microbe thing. Let me go hate Sarah real quick. I want to really fucking despise Sarah. I think the microbe solution is like the absolute worst thing you can do. Releasing an unknown microbe that is specifically to kill things. Not only things that are on every single ship that humans are on, humans and livestock. Leeches that leech off of any kind of life or heat, and then creating a microbe specifically for those leeches that are in every human colony, settlement, and almost every ship. Dumbest fucking thing I ever heard. Dumbest fucking idea I've ever heard.
Yes?
Brain dead dipshittery, mind you. Cargo hold's not full. I was worried. Dumb and British. I'm gonna pick a random area. Swamp? I ain't been to a swamp. Let's go to a swamp. No, I just hate I hate Sarah's like mindset on some things. She's just, I want to like yell at her. Just say the obvious option of why the microbe is a bad idea and you get the real dumb thing. All right, we'll see if we can find her. See how mad she is at us. What do you mean you want to release birds that can easily be killed? There she is. How mad are you?
Something you need? Oh, yes. I'm right behind. What can I help you with? Ask whatever you'd like.
Okay, she doesn't care right now. All right, we're fine. See, I put her back on the ship and said, you live here now. Deal with it. That's why I sent her away. I was like, sending your ass back to the ship so I don't have to deal with it. Cool swamp. Look at all the pods. Cool pods. Weird birds. Cool pods. Weird birds. All I'm saying, microbes are fucking scary. I wouldn't want to fuck with that, because the microbe can just wake up and be like, I'm changing my mind. Microbe will just wake up one day and be like, I'm totally changing my mind. I want to eat guys instead of creatures. I want to eat guys instead of creatures. That's way cooler. That's like, I don't want a microbe to figure out that he can eat a guy instead of a creature. Fuck that. I don't want him to learn that shit. Spacers. Oh, man. What the fun is this place? Oh, I don't know. I'm just doing a little procedurally generated thing. I only came here to, get Sarah, like, to see if she had a combo topic, and I didn't want to, like, leave. I wanted to, like, leave New Atlantis anyway, so this is just a Radiant Quest area. This is shit. This is just random shish. Got him. Cool ship. Can I come inside? Oh, you can't go inside the shish. Spacers. Gotcha. 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 Sorry, I have an armor penetration now. You are all fucked. Gotcha.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
And I think this is the gun you get for doing the Ranger quest line. And I think it has poison bullets. It's got some interesting additions to it. Yeah, Sarah, out of the Constellation Companions, Sam is probably my favorite. Only because, like, after you do Sam's quest, I think he's a pretty okay dad. He does his best with what, like, he has. I think the mom is way worse than the dad in the case of Sam and Cora. Andrea is weird, but I like her. Andrea's like, I don't... She's like fine. She's like a unbuttered toast. I don't know. I've talked to her a couple times and I'm just like, yeah. You seem like a character or something. I don't know. I liked Sarah at first, but now I'm just kind of like, you're really stupid, Sarah. Barrett's maybe okay. I like Sam. Part of me really just hates that, you know, you have the Vanguard, you have the Marsh, you have the Vanguard, you have the Rangers. Both the Rangers and the Vanguard should have, their own separate, at least one companion. Have you even used Barrett? A little bit, yeah. When I first got him. When I, like, first saved him. He's funny. But also, like, I'm surprised the Vanguard and the Rangers don't have their own non-Constellation companions. And I don't even know what other companions you can get besides those four that would even really matter. I know you can, like, hire guys, but I don't know if any of those characters, you know, actually matter. I don't think they do. They may just have, like, generic dialogue. You can get the Adoring Fan. That's a character. He's probably the best companion in the game. He's probably the best, like, companion in the game because all he does is compliment you. He has nothing rude to say at all. I don't know. Like, Fallout 4 at least had Nick Valentine. And with... Oh, Sarah maybe wants to talk to me now. Sarah's getting upset. Where are you even fighting? Up here? Oh, up here. I believe the woman from the Vanguard is a companion. Oh, her? Oh, maybe. See, I didn't even know. They didn't even make it like a thing. Hadrian? Only the Constellation ones have an affinity system. Lame. Why would you have only one faction have fucking... Why would you have one faction and 4 companions in that faction, and those are the only ones who have an affinity system?
I have an important
personal
decision to make. Phew, thank you. So,
alright, is this Sarah's quest so I can drop her?
Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career military, part of the United Colonies Navy. When the Colony War broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship, the Dauntless. Well, the position didn't last long. There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting I'd ever seen. We lost 12 ships that day. 12. Including my own. No. This is important. I need to tell you this. The ship was barely intact. The captain and first mate died the previous day, which put me in command. A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship. But I was so angry. I wanted to stay. I needed to fight. I believe you. But you haven't heard the worst of this. We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to...
Feels weird to limit it to 4 because Fallout 4 had like 8 and there's not a single evil one. I really gotta find the clones. I gotta find Genghis Khan.
It was damaged.
I gotta find the clones. I've heard tales of the clone quest. I gotta find the clones of Genghis Khan.
Spiraling helplessly towards the planet's surface. There was nothing I could do. You're so...
The what? Oh, the clone of Genghis Khan.
If I hadn't been so...
Yeah, I heard about a clone quest, but I haven't seen hide nor hair of it. I know there's a bunch of different like historical figures that are like cloned.
Try telling that to their loved ones. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal. Can you believe that? A damn medal. I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew a proper burial. Bad luck. That sounds familiar. Remember when you said no one but me would have pushed harder to keep the Navigator Corps going? Well, this time, pushing too hard cost lives. Don't you get it? Everything I do, everything I do. That's why.
Don't worry, I'm here for you, Sarah.
No one's ever cared.
That's because I'm falling in love with you, Sarah.
I practiced what I was... Look, I hope you'll forgive me.
I just need time. Okay, whatever, nerd. I'm just doing it for the experience bonus. 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 Ungus, bungus. We see... let's see. There was a distress signal. Ah. I know where it is. Mimi, go to Charybdis system, maybe. Oh, that shit far away. What level is that? 65? We can do it. I can get there. Mimi, I'm a tube man. My dad said I could sell the poop tube. Oh, fuck, what the? Oh, shit. Oh, they got the serpent guys. Take out their engines. That's a cool ship. They're dead. We destroyed them. Easy peasy. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Aim for their engines. Turn their engines off. Oh, they're not giving up. Lock on. Another one, another one, another one, another one. Press the Y button really fast to win. Yeah, we did it. Credits. Give me money. Oh my god, is Cora talking to Sam? Alright, let me leave this funny system. Can I go to Charybdis now? Damn, how the fuck you get there? I gotta go to Ixal first? What's that Ixal? The Elios retreat? Sure, I'll go there. That seems interesting. Brendan, how'd you get so many credits of buying and selling? I buy and sell? Ooh, a shipping crate. Free crate. When I level up, I can level up shish. I can level up fuck. I can level up shish. 20% less fall damage. God, these are so worthless. I'm just gonna take that one. Fuck it. Yum yum space debris. I love my space Deborah. I mean, I just do a lot of quests. I pick up a lot of stuff. I pick up a lot of crap. I'll go to a funny planet. I find a couple of wooden antique ducks. Famous duck salesman out here in the Starfield universe, all right? A lot of people love my ducks. Not gonna lie. I got all my ducks in a row right there at VendCon 3035. People love my ducks. Not gonna lie. They fucking love them. When all my ducks are in a row, people lose their minds. They fucking shit they pant. They go crazy. They go bungo. You're gonna love my duck. I got a couple of ducks. You're gonna love my duck. Cool ducks. You're gonna love my duck. Every day I walk out onto the street with all my wooden ducks and I pedal them. 4,000 credits, 8,000 credits, 10,000 credits. I point directly at a man. He walks past me, looking quite nice with a bald, shiny head. I slap him on the head and I say, hey, you're gonna love my ducks. You like the sight of your own duck? Good. My ducks are for you.
I don't think we're going to find much excitement around here.
What the freak happening here?
No wonder no one will work for you. My man is missing.
We found a little quest.
Here, what? Waiting for him to
Sloan! Jonah! Jonah Halftown. Oh, did he lose his man? That's a cool little area.
And now half my crew thinks your little band of convicts is just
Mr. Halftown. Bring me a town. Bump, 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 bump. Bring me half of a town with a frown. Bump, 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 bump.
Into the infirmary trying to find your worker. We're doing everything we can. All I ask is that you and your crew be patient. You have nothing to fear from us convicts. We are handling it.
Then get it done. Or else we are going to have problems.
You have my word.
What do you mean convicts? Ask about the missing worker. Hello, Sloan, Tempest Hope. Hi. Talk to me, old lady.
I'm sorry, love, but the Elios retreat isn't taking new residents right now. We've had some issues. A missing person chief among them. But you're welcome to rest up and refuel here as long as you'd like.
Among them?
So long as there's no bounty hunter after you that's going to kick my brand new door off its hinges. Well, at the moment, it's primarily a collection of shipping containers and unused construction materials. But the plan is to make this place into a growth and education residence for the galaxy's incarcerated. We'll offer job training and a support network for folks that otherwise just...
Oh my god, are you telling me you're going to build like a healthy prison planet where people can grow and change and then it's just going to turn into Chronicles of Riddick?
Boring lives like the rest of us. Well, thank you. Always striving to make
Oh my god, are you trying to like train and help people who go into the prison system instead of just throwing them into a cell? That sounds horrible. Horrible.
To listen to me blabber. You're probably exhausted. Monica should have any supplies you might need. And our ship services...
Well, that's nice.
If you need...
I want to help you find the missing person.
Because I can't say it's going to be easy work. But if you found the construction crew's missing man, we'd all owe you.
Don't worry, I'll bring him back.
Don't know how. First things first. You want to speak to Greg D'Angelo, our security officer. He was wounded searching for our worker, Mr. Killman's trail.
Mr. Killman. I need you to find this missing guy. His name is Killman. Mr. Killman. Oh, God, I wonder what happened to him. I wonder what happened to Killman. Oh, man. Fuck off.
This is...
No idea what happened to him. Could he be killed man? Or is he kill man? What do you want, Sarah?
Sorry to pull you aside like this. Taking those steps to
Oh my god, she's totally gonna bitch at me now. Fuck. Quantris called it.
Systems. You should be proud. Yes, exactly. I'm glad you treated the situation with the urgency it deserved. I only wish that the United Colonies chose to exterminate the Terramorphs with the experimental microbe instead of choosing this ridiculous Asili solution. Apparently, their decision was based on your recommendation. That was a risky choice you've made.
The experimental microbe would have been an even greater risk.
I beg to differ with you. Deploying the Asili solution is going to take years, perhaps even decades.
Yeah, and?
The microbe would have cut that time drastically.
Yeah, and? I couldn't condone the release of an unproven microbe into our ecosystem.
Well, I'm disappointed.
Oh, fuck off! Did you just Neil deGrasse Tyson me?
Locking away
fuck you!
Eliminating it adds to the risk.
I'm disappointed that you didn't trust the science.
Should have been completely removed.
I know more than you.
Why take the chance? You haven't let me down.
I let you down, Sarah. Let's just put it all behind us for you being fucking stupid. Let's just put it behind us that you're a brain-dead, drooling moron. You're a sack of flesh, Sarah. You hold the gun, Sarah. Vasco is better than you, Sarah. I'm disappointed that you wouldn't trust the science. Grow the fuck up, bud. I'm not releasing an experimental, untested microbe into the fucking air. It's just a dumb decision. What the fuck? I'm sorry, I can't look at this man.
Mother, father, I await treatment. Hello, mother. Hello, father. I await treatment. My feet are out. You can see. I'm waiting. I'm wearing my jammies. I love my jammies. I'm a big jammy boy. Just sitting here in my big medical bed, having a great time. I'm a jammies boy. Look at those. What are those?
I can't think. I'm sorry. That's just too goofy. Fucking the feet are out. His dogs are barking.
Who are you? Can't the guy heal in peace? Sloan found someone else, huh? Well, hopefully, you'll have better luck than I did. I managed to turn up some tracks outside the facility. Not sure if they were Killman's. There was a cave system. I scanned near. I'd start.
Find kill man. Look at this man. What's up with his whole look? He's got rosy fucking cheeks. He's literally dressed like a toddler with rosy cheeks and his feet out. It looks like he's about to like fucking slowly waddle over to the door to get a pudding cup. I fucking hate this dude. I hate his fucking feet. I hate his outfit. I hate his rosy fucking cheeks. I hate this guy. Very unscientific of me. Listen, I quick saved. I love essential NPCs in the year 2023. Oh, is the goo still there for my pistol? Good load, good load. I don't know why Bethesda still sticks to essential NPCs. I don't get it. I mean, I do get it. It's easier than like finding a workaround or like letting the player fail a quest. But just let a player fucking fail a quest. I get making kids into essential NPCs. I do. Not quest givers. And it's always one of the first mods. Always, always, always. Right? One of the first mods in every Bethesda game, whenever they release, is always removing the essential NPCs. I will never understand why they even keep it. Because, like, yeah, I mean, if I'm going to kill NPCs, then I'm just going to reload the game anyway. And it doesn't matter, because the same thing's going to happen for me shooting an NPC, is they're probably not going to give me the quest, and I'm going to have a bounty on me. They're so terrified of someone missing a quest because they killed someone or failing it and complaining. Let them complain. Gamers are stupid. Gamers aren't that stupid, though. You're only going to get the absolute, like, super morons who are going to be complaining. Hey, guys, I found the Futurama plant. Isn't that crazy? This plant's about to stab me. He's going to go, They got the Roberto from fucking... They got the Roberto from Futurama plant? That's crazy. Oh, man. Weird Crystal Cave. Maybe Killman is in here. In the weird Crystal Cave. Yeah, but Todd wants to make sure the morons don't get mad about when they buy his game. Oh, those weird crystal doll... What a goddamn. Look at these goofy teeth. Nah, that's one of my biggest problems with Bethesda as a whole is, and some game devs as a whole is, sometimes they really try to, like, appeal to the lowest common denominator, and at the end of the day, they end up appealing to nobody. They actually end up appealing to less people by making their games too broad than if they had just buckled down and focused on, like we don't need the outpost system. I'm saying it. And if you're going to do the outpost system, it should have been clearer that it was a more important part of the game. And it's literally, doesn't matter. Same thing with the settlement system in Fallout 4. Oh, morel mushrooms. If you wanted to make it a main onus of the game, it shouldn't be so shallow. Are you Killman?
No, I'm not going back. Stay away.
Why?
Oh God, please, please don't put me back in the bag.
In the bag, Killman?
Just please.
You can't make a game everybody will love. It's always going to make people angry. So you should focus on making your game cool for the people that want to play your game.
You've got nothing to fear. We're here to help.
Oh, thank God. You don't know what that... Oh, come on, let's get out of here.
Making a game idiot-proof is stupid because it's one of my favorite parts of video games is being an idiot while playing the game. Doing stupid shit in video games is one of the best parts, and making it so that NPCs are not killable is just dumb.
Well, I'm pleased to see this isn't a dead end.
I like Bethesda slop, I like Bethesda jank, but their design philosophy in a lot of places is something I will never love. One of my favorite parts of playing Bethesda games is wondering what it could have been, and it's every game, every goddamn time. Except for, like, Morrowind. It's like with Oblivion, with Skyrim, with Fallout 3, with Fallout 4, it's like what could have been, what they could have done. You say that it appeals to less people, but that's literally not been the case for every Bethesda game since Oblivion. Each one has raked in more cash than the last, which is all that is important for a company, really. No, yeah, pretty much. I mean, casualizing Skyrim worked from Oblivion to Skyrim, and then it worked in Fallout 4 from Fallout 3 as well, because they appealed to a larger audience. Like, you're not wrong, they sold more. The problem is now that there are more video games that are less binary in how they work as an RPG, Bethesda keeps opening themselves up to more criticism, and in the short term, it works great. But in the long term, you're just slowly but surely tarnishing your brand until there's nothing left. Yeah, short term, it's great. I mean, I'm not going to fucking sit here and pretend that Skyrim wasn't one of the biggest games of all time because of how it casualized everything. I mean more in a sense of long-term, like this game. You're just going to get more and more detractors as better games release. And so that's where you should really buckle down and stop trying to, like, we are in an age where the casual gaming audience exists, but there are way more, I don't want to say hardcore gamers because that's such a lame term, but there are way more people who invest in gaming as a hobby than even, 12 years ago when Skyrim came out. That, like, now the market, it doesn't really, I mean, Starfield's going to make its money back, but, like, the market is less and less interested every game. It's like diminishing returns on the same, it's like diminishing returns on the same formula. We do be doing a little banter today. We're doing a little Bethesda banter.
Whoever kidnapped my man, found and dealt with, understand? I don't care if it's one of your people or mine or a fucking ghost.
But also, like, it's not like my gameplay of Starfield is wholly critical, right? Like, I'm not, like, sitting here being like, this game fucking sucks, I hate this game. I just wonder what could have been if they had focused on one specific narrative, if they had, like, kept things less opened, if they hadn't, like, doubled down on Radiant shit. I wonder what could have been. And wondering what could have been is part of the fun. But, like, I can't change it. The game is the way it is. Bethesda be doing it the way they're doing it. I'm glad they had their extra year of dev time.
Here, you have my sincerest thanks. But now, we've got a whole new thread to pull on.
New Vegas was also kind of a failure at launch, is a thing. New Vegas was loved after the fact.
Thank the heavens. Now, Mr. Kilman didn't seem to have a lot of...
Like, it did pretty okay at launch, but it became like a cultural milestone years after. Well, it's because a game can have... I say this all the time. A game can have bad writing and good gameplay and still be enjoyable. No, sorry, I'm fucking mixing it up. A game can have good writing and bad gameplay and still be enjoyable, but a game with good gameplay and bad writing, it's going to wear on you, i.e. Rage 2. I always bring up Rage 2, because Rage 2 has excellent gunplay, but some of the most boring fucking writing I've ever experienced in a video game to an incredible amount, and, like, the gunplay doesn't save the game for me, because I don't care. I remember reviewers saying New Vegas was worse than Fallout 3 at launch. Yeah.
That's right. Not a lot of proper facilities like that in the area. Which makes me think there was a building we were evaluating as a possible site for the retreat not far from here. An old research outpost. Seems like a decent match for the description of our kidnappers.
Was it Fallout 4 that changed the general perception on New Vegas? I think it was before Fallout 4.
Head out there and see what you can find.
I think it was a bit before Fallout 4. I mean, I love New Vegas. Like, I bought the big edition of New Vegas when it came out. Loved that fucking game, but I remember talking to friends, especially when Dead Money released, and they were fucking mad. Because, like, Dead Money, they were like, this fucking sucks. The game is broken, buggy, barely fucking works. It's a piece of shit. Especially on console, especially on 360. I will say, I do think, like, I love New Vegas. There are some rose-tinted glasses when talking about New Vegas, almost all the time. But the quality of writing in New Vegas is still really great. And it all boils down to your character has an actual active effect in the world. And it makes you feel that way. That's a big thing that Baldur's Gate 3 does very well, is you have an active effect in the world, and it feels that way. Problem with Skyrim and Starfield and Fallout 4? Oh my god. It's a nightmare. Is it really called a hunting nightmare, Todd? Literally doesn't matter, Todd. part of a big thing for me in RPGs is I like feeling like my character has weight in that world. I don't care if it's a chosen one story or if it's a nobody to hero story or if it's just like I'm a nobody. I like my decisions having an active impact in what is happening. And one way that Fallout New Vegas did that very well, aside from like certain quests, is the bounty system and the faction reputation system, which are really simple systems. You do more good stuff for a faction, they like you more and do stuff for you. But it made the world feel alive. You'd be running around Freeside, you helped out the kings, they give you a bottle of water. They love you. Here's a bottle of water for you. Like, you can put me in a world and say, this is a world, explore, create, do. But if I don't see an actual impact, like let's say there's a quest where I help a store owner out, right? And they turn their store into a chain. And then if I started seeing that chain everywhere, that'd be cool. Like my actions had an impact. It's one of the reasons I don't like MMOs. Because it doesn't matter. Everybody is the chosen one. Everybody is doing the thing. Everybody is the chosen one. Everybody's doing the thing. Your guardian in Destiny is also everybody else's guardian. So yeah, sure, you can get the story and you get the writing. You get the gameplay and the gunplay. But whatever you do literally doesn't matter because the game will move on without you. That's one of my favorite. I mean, my RPG view also turns back to why I like tabletop so much, is because in tabletop, there are clear consequences to the actions that you do. If you are playing any tabletop and you kill an NPC without like any reason, you are going to face the consequences for that. Your character is either going to go to jail, your character is going to fucking do this, that, this, or that. The DM's going to have to like work around it. Or you're going to get kicked from the table. Thank you, Billy, for the tier 1 spub. But I mean, that's one of the reasons I like RPGs. It's not just about the writing for me, it's about the world. The world feeling like it's alive is very important to me, and that's something that I feel like Bethesda fails at, i.e. Skyrim. You can go to the Mages College, you can go and do this, and that. You can go to the Thieves Guild, you can go to the Dark Brotherhood, you can be the leader of all these fucking different factions, and it literally doesn't matter. It don't matter. None of this matters. And as much as I love having fun and exploring the world, I can't help but feel like I'm an outside observer still. Robots. Oh shit, robots. Watch out, they got robots. I don't know, if I take anything, like, I'll probably take some negative stuff away when I'm done with Starfield. I think the gunplay's fine. Game is the least issues I've ever had in a Bethesda game at launch, which is great for them. And I think some of the side quests are fucking phenomenal. I will say, I don't know if I'm gonna like any of the main faction, like, storylines. The Vanguard one was, like, okay, except for the ending, where, you know, you fight a big, doofy fucking villain is like, I'm evil. The same thing with the fucking Rangers quest line. You get to the end and it's like, I'm an evil corporate guy. Wah. I did evil corporate guy things. Are you going to let me bribe you? Or are you going to kill me? And it's wild in a game that Bethesda decided to add an actual speech system into, that they still have the ending of a big quest line be kill the bad guy or get money from the bad guy. But the side quests are probably where Starfield is at its strongest. More so than like Fallout 4. Because I'll be real with you, I pretty much remember 2 side quests from Fallout 4. Right? The flying ship with the scavengers. and Concord, the little town with the Gek worship. That I think is those are the only 2 side quests I think I remember in 4. I barely remember the Cabot House one. Oh, you know what? Silver Shroud. I remember the Silver Shroud. That one's pretty fun too. Covenant, not Concord. You're right. Covenant. People calling this the best since Morrowind are insane. No, side quest wise, I'd absolutely say best since Morrowind. Maybe Oblivion. Side quest wise, I mean, at least on this parameter, on the side quest parameter, I've enjoyed the Starfield side quests immensely. The side quests feel like they have more weight than some of the endings of the main faction quests, is the wild thing to me. Ooh, what is that? Is that a new shotgun? Ooh. Ah, corrosive shotgun. Nice knee. How much damage did that do? What did that say? Wait a minute, what did that say? How much damage? Why does it do that much damage? Why does it do 400 damage? Thank you, Bethesda. Bethesda's so cool, they give me a cool gun to do 1 billion damage. I feel so fucking epic now. I'm so fucking cool. 16 times the damage. I fucked this one up, didn't I? Wait, can I do this here and then this one here? Oh god, the lockpicking, the lockpicking, the lockpicking. The lockpicking, the lockpicking, the lockpicking. God, Howard be like, and then I'd be like. There we go, we got it. Ooh, Mountain Dew Whiteout. Yum. It's funny. This is one of the, this is also one of the random gen dungeons. That's another thing I hate talking about dislikes because there are, like, I think about the generation ship every time. I love the generation ship. It's so fucking cool. I like the gnarly paradise planet. And then I come and do a side quest on this funny prison planet. And I like that. I like the idea behind it. But then they also just sent me to, there's a duck here. I know for a fact that there's a duck here. This will be the 5th time. The 5th time I think I've been to this specific dungeon on different planets. Okay, sounds good. And my ass knows there's a duck here. I'm gonna find him. Yes, I gave Bubby lunch. Obits. Holy shit. And there's a note for the chef. There it is. That means, guess what? There's a duck here. Where's that duck at? Where are the living quarters at? I'm gonna find him. You're not the duck. I know there's a duck here. I sound like a psychopath, honestly. I know there's a duck here. I know for a fact that there's a duck here. I know there is. I know he's real. I know the duck's here. You can't hide him from me. I know the duck is here. Can't hide it from me. I know the duck is in here. Bitch, I know he's in here. he's in here somewhere. I know the duck is here. You can't hide him from me. I know there's a duck in here somewhere, bitch. I know. Where is it? Is it in the other living quarters? I know there's a duck here. You can't hide him from me. I'm gonna find him again. Ooh, ham and cheese sandwich. Why did I pick that up? I'm not gonna fucking eat that. I'm not even gonna eat those foods. There's a duck in here. I know he's in here. Duck. 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 There he is. I told you. I've been in here 4 fucking times. I know where the duck is, Todd. Todd trying to hide the duck from me. I know where he fucking is. Yeah, this is the 4th time I've been in this specific environment. Which is just wild that even with like, it's just really fucking wild to me that I can run into, that, like this area multiple times like that. That I can run into this specific proc gen dungeon over and over again, to the point where I know where everything is now in it. It's just fucking wild to me. I literally know where everything worthwhile is. But it's like, oh, I had to come in here for the side quest. Ah. Is there anyone with any cybernetics beyond those you can put on your face? No. Isn't that wild? Yeah, I love the prefab space building that also comes with an antique earthen duck every time they put another one on the planet. Love that for them. Well, at least this area is different. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison for you. Shit.
You seem to have weathered that trek well enough. Were you able to find anything at the facility?
It's weird given how Bethesda are still pushing the procedurally generated stuff. I can't tell if you're just getting unlucky or if they didn't make it many dungeons. I think I'm just getting unlucky because I have a separate character and I've seen dungeons that I've never seen on this character. And I've been to more proc gen dungeons with this character than that character, and I've seen way different shit. It's wild how I keep running into the same fucking building.
Not a lot to go on. Monica, anything you can do with this?
I can take a look. Oh, it's encoded. Made to look scrambled. And done badly. Looks like... there. Seems there were 2 of them. Oh my god. It's all here. The accidents, the kidnapping, Greg's attack. These 2. They did it all.
Any mention of who they are? They're not with the construction crew, are they?
No names. But there are a pair of ID numbers. They're with the Trackers Alliance.
The Alliance sent 2 bounty hunters? Here? What? Our bounties are all paid.
I'm not seeing an Alliance contract or documentation. I think this is off the books.
So,
what do you think about how they handled dialogue and NPC interaction in Starfield? Like how it zooms into the characters at the same angle every time? I think it's uncanny and weird after a while. It worked fine in Oblivion and Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. Doesn't work as well in Starfield because the models are higher res and it feels a lot weirder. I talked about this before, but I think the fact that the camera is static is really weird. and they probably should have just had a couple different angles, and it maybe would be better. I don't know.
That certainly seems in the realm of possibility.
So then this is an easy fix.
Look at her staring into my soul from the left over there.
To leave us alone.
And make ourselves a target for every other hunter in the universe.
Did people dislike the Fallout 4 camera? I don't think it was disliked. I think what was disliked was the dialogue system more than the actual camera. I think the camera in Fallout 4 was fine.
We're not doing anything until we actually find them. Any mention in there of where our trackers might be now?
Sounds like they're on a supply run, outside the system.
Then we got a little time. Given their background, and ours, I expect you're the only person here they might actually listen to. Would you be willing to act as an emissary on our behalf? I'm certain we can find a way to solve this without resorting to violence.
Let's just pay them.
No, let's resort to more violence.
More manpower.
To hell with that. We know where they live.
The last thing we need is the gal. I would request you try to avoid.
Okay. Oh, that's neat. I can talk to each of them and get like an idea for what to do. That's neat. All right, well, we'll finish that up the next time we play. I am gonna leave because I think I'm getting sick. We'll see. I might be on tomorrow. I might not be on tomorrow, depending on how I feel when I wake up. Hope you all have a good rest of your day, though. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Thank you for engaging in some theological Bethesda debate with me. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. I'm going to shill before I leave. Creator code Brendaniel. If you buy anything in the Epic Game Store, helps me out a ton. If you don't use the Epic Game Store, don't worry about it. And there's always videos over on Brendaniel 2. You can check those out at your leisure. Stream highlights and now some other gameplay videos whenever I get bored. Hope you all have a good rest of your Saturday night. And I will see you tomorrow if I see you tomorrow. Bye.